what's happening, weirdos? This is the return of the incredible, one-of-a-kind, hilarious Beth Stelling. I'm so glad you're here. This is a great episode. Beth has a new special on YouTube called the Landlord Special, which is a hilarious special. I absolutely loved it. Also, she has a Netflix special you should check out. Just everything Beth Stelling. Couldn't love it more, including this conversation. I'm so glad you're here. Not much to plug up top except my tour dates. I'm going to be coming to Cleveland this weekend. Right? Yeah, this weekend. And then Largo in Los Angeles on November 1st. Those are always so fun. Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York on November 14th. Atlantic City on November 15th. I'm going to be at the Milwaukee Improv, the Brea Improv, North Carolina, South Carolina, Miami, Royal Oak, Michigan, and Madison, Wisconsin. All of those are on PeteHolmes.com. I'm so loving this tour. Hope to see you out on the road. Tickets at PeteHolmes.com. Kept saying that, I guess. In the meantime, enjoy my chat with the wonderful, incomparable, hilarious Beth Stelling. Get into it.
I assume all these pillows are for me, and
they're all yours now.
I'll be taking them.
Actually, look, Pete Holmes Show pillows.
I love them.
Isn't that weird? That's for you.
Yes!
You have your merch. Where's your merch?
Oh, yeah.
This isn't my merch, but you know what I mean.
Remember what I said to you at Largo last time?
What?
I drink Magic Mind, but not because of you, because of Brian Callen.
Oh, no. That is a very, very
These
funny
are for
riff. Women's... Oh, it's your mom's...
Yes!
What a sweet thing your mom said. So the joke is, these are available at MikeBirbiglia.com. These are available at BethStelling.com.
I did get MikeBirbiglia.com, and he's going to have to pay me so much to get that.
Well, because he's Birbigs.com, because he's like, if you like my comedy, there's no way you can spell my name. Just call me Birbigs or Two Drink Mike.
He knows people.
He knows his fans. If you like this, yeah, just hit a bunch of keys.
I better put socks on.
I tried last night a bit.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm excited. I had questions. I wanted to
Is this okay? Because we're rolling. There's feet people.
There are feet people.
Do you want me to
No.
I never in my life. I'm not a foot person. I wish I was because they're everywhere.
I know. I wish I were too.
They're
Actually,
everywhere.
I like my boyfriend's feet. Don't you like Val's feet?
I love Val's feet, but I'm not aroused by her feet.
Taking a break.
Sorry, foot people. They're so upset, and I'm looking right at them. Ooh, they 5 toes. They're kind of weird, and not yours. All feet, all feet.
My feet are disgusting.
Isn't that what people like about them? It's like, oh, pretty girl, but look at those fucking feet. Isn't that? I think that's as close. I know that's creep. What I just said is
Locked Up.
Is the one Radiohead song they won't play. Yeah, Locked Up, nice. Because that was so creepy. But I did try to think, why would they like it? And I think it is because it's the one thing a woman can't control. Other than the obvious thing, the vagine.
That one's
a roll
tough.
of the dice.
Yeah, tough to lock up.
That's what I mean. It's not made out of silly putty like a Barbie, obviously.
I had a joke.
Like a guy, this is when you realize I've never seen one. It's not. It's not just a smooth area.
No, there is actually a couple of holes and some ripples.
Ripples. Look, I went through a big phase where I couldn't stop writing jokes about how vaginas are weird. Like being straight and also acknowledging that they're just kind of, they are what they are.
Yeah.
We're making the best.
I think there's always those discoveries you make where you go, okay, cool. Like everybody's is different. I think that's the coolest part. That
was my first question. What?
Oh,
when my first wife left me.
Yeah.
My second wife is yet to leave.
There's still
but
time.
When my first one, just every day I'm like.
And I text her that too. I say,
are you on the way out? Yeah,
you're free to leave. Yeah.
You just go question mark and she knows what it means.
I just say you're not a hostage.
She's free to leave, like Ohio. Nice. Very nice.
Deep cut.
Oh, don't let me forget the compliments. But when my first wife left me and Brian Sacca, who's a very funny comedian, his brother is Chris Sacca on Shark Tank. Is it Chris Sacca? Who cares?
I have a Shark Tank bit right now, but I don't know anybody on it besides...
Chris Sacca looks, I don't know. I don't want to riff on his look. They all have billions.
Yeah.
I don't want a red laser.
No, you might need to go in there sometime.
I might have to pitch.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I've got women's stand-up comedy socks. What are your sales? Let's not go there, guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you say.
We're talking upwards 2 a week.
Yeah, 2 a week. And what do they cost to make? Almost exactly what they cost.
$22. Yeah.
What is the saka on? Do you have it?
Oh, Mark Cuban's
sorry.
the only one I know.
Mark Cuban, hungry.
Maybe there's a Carol.
Mark Cuban, hungry. He's got a classic look. Chris Saka. Okay, I got it right. So anyway, Brian Saka, who's in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
No.
What are we, smoking cigars?
Okay.
I'm just saying, Brian was one of my friends when I first got newly and first time single. I'd only been with one person. And my first question was, what do you do when there's a weird one?
Yeah.
And he said, it's so rare. He said it so sweetly.
Oh.
I know it sounds kind of like gross bro talk. It was tender.
That
I was
doesn't seem
really
gross
like,
to me.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was just like a Jack McBrayer, Buddy the Elf,
Also, all I
naive
could-
guy.
yeah,
being
all I-
like, what are they weird?
When you said that, all I could think was, you got to ask other people. I was like, I wanted you to ask more people.
More people.
Yeah, you
well,
gotta
ding
survey.
dongs. I'm not even.
Gosh, there's so many
I've
types
seen.
of wieners.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy. All of them are different.
They're all different. They're sold in the same store, but it's a big store.
To know the person is to love their wiener, obviously.
I still don't buy it. I mean,
Really?
like, that's
Okay,
not
if I-
entirely true. I think Val just loves me so much. She's like, when I see your wiener, I see you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of a
Let's get her on the
time-
phone.
Can we get her out here?
Valerie.
I just remind her
She's
she can
always
leave.
back here.
Yeah.
She's always got my back.
Oh,
Here she is.
so-
She's so sweet. She might.
she is so
Val,
sweet.
for a bit, would you just be back
Yeah,
there? But
for,
only
she
if the
back there for
guest,
15 minutes, and then
the
Beth's
guest
late.
has to say it. You were barely late.
Oh, well,
You were
okay, I
LA
left
late.
late, yeah.
You were 8. You were, no, LA.
I had a weird. I'm a night owl, and I do think like I was looking forward to seeing you, and I stayed up till
too.
4 a.m. But I
Why?
sometimes do that. Also, I've been on the road
Doom
so
scrolling?
much.
What are we doing?
There was some doom scrolling, but basically I avoid things all day, and then I get this little win where I go. Although the last 2 nights I've done this, not last night, but every other night, I'm like at my computer, like starting to die, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm keeping myself up. So there's probably
This is
look.
this is a great Seinfeld bit. He goes, we fight sleep.
I am fighting
We
it.
fight it.
Why?
Because it's your special time.
Yeah.
See, I'm a morning person.
Nobody else is doing anything.
I get up in the morning for the same phenomenon.
I can't do it in the morning.
But it's the same thing. I'm trying to.
I did have
I'm
a-
reaching across the aisle here.
okay, you're
I'm
right.
saying the morning people and the late night people love the same thing,
Yeah,
which is the
that's-
feeling that no one
nobody's
is
here.
doing anything.
Yeah.
If your phone rang at 3:30 in the morning, what? Like
Yeah.
it would be an emergency.
Yeah.
Same with 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
if
that's
that's when you
true.
got up.
True.
Nobody's there.
Yeah, I'm always, looking inward too often. And so part of me is like, is it self-sabotage? I knew I needed to be here. Like I stayed up till
Why?
4. I would have liked to
Why?
sleep longer. Then I get up. When you texted me, that's when I was up. I was like, ugh.
I texted you and I was like, it was actually kind of cool. I like gave you cool. I was like, oh, I'm like a dork and I'm like up and
I liked it. I
Yeah,
need
but-
those.
But then I was like, Beth is still a comedian. I know I'm
Yeah.
a comedian.
And
but
I
was
did a
like,
show last
Beth's
night.
still a comedian.
I did a show last night in Malibu. I was thinking about, still have it was valet only, my least favorite thing.
The forced
Just
valet.
let me park.
The forced valet.
I can do it.
The forced valet. How about this? Shark Tank. A car service. Tell me. Be real.
Okay.
Hi, Sharks.
Hey,
We all love car services.
you got to earn that. I actually take that back.
Say it again.
I wanted you to earn the high. I regret saying high back.
I think, have you heard anything about the production of Shark Tank?
No.
The first thing that happens is they ask you to go hit your mark.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone looks at the mark. I've never seen someone pitch the Sharks and hit their mark. Not one actor, not one actor as a product. They all just look down at their marks and then they look up. And before they pitch, they say stand there for, I think it's like 90 seconds. And the Sharks stare at them and they stare at the Sharks and then they get a cue to go. So you get all this B-roll. That's how they get all the like,
That's
it's
smart.
all shot up top.
That's smart.
Smart. So we'll do that now.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But I came out. This is my shark. Tell me if there's. That was good.
Okay.
Good. I can keep doing it. We're getting it. We're getting it wild. We're still using these.
Oh.
Oh, and here's when you tell Mark that it has any healing properties. Fuck you, I'm out. Like he hates it. If you imply that lion's mane mushrooms like regulate your pulse. He'll kill your family. He hates it. Also, sorry to riff.
Do you think he'd like beef tallow though? I feel like that could be in his realm.
Can I tell you? You mean for your skin or something?
For him, yeah, because it's like beefy and food related.
Yes, I think he might, but it really depends on who's pitching it. If a thin, beautiful woman is selling her cookie dough company, they will all invest. If a heavier bodied person pitches their sprinkle company, they'll all be like, you got diabetes, get out of here. They shame them.
Wow.
And they tell them, like, in no uncertain terms, like, you're a disgrace. It's the most... Isn't
it amazing?
Quantifiable. It's not my theory. They are so mean to heavy people on that show.
Well, makes sense, but
If
it's
you're
kind of
selling a
amazing,
sweet.
like just societally.
For sure.
But I just mean, isn't
You
it
just have to
amazing
get, like-
what they get away with when nobody's watching? Because I wouldn't have known that.
Known what?
What you just told me. Like, I can't believe they're getting away with that.
Well, Shark Tank is...
But I mean, they're in the power with the money and all
that's
the
what
things.
I mean. It's the most... As long as you're winning and as long as you have a ton of money,
Yeah.
we don't care.
I've thought it recently. Thin wins. You know, like...
Thin wins.
You see someone recovering from like anorexia and their body is looking healthier. Like I just saw someone on Instagram and I was happy for them. But it's one of those, and you see like, oh, so what I saw before was them sick. But everybody thought they were so beautiful.
Yeah.
And so thin and
It's like when
they
Mulaney
were
goes,
like
cocaine skinny.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
know, and
probably
it's just
experienced...
like, it didn't matter that it was unhealthy. Everybody thought they were so attractive.
Right.
And now they're gaining weight, their body's like recovering.
Look.
And it's sticking to them more. And I don't actually know the details of what it looks like if everybody's the same after anorexia, like if they get big again or something. I don't know because I haven't lived it. But this person
I see.
was really gaining more than you would. Like I was just like, oh my goodness, I've not seen them like that.
Yes.
And I thought they looked great, and I liked the post. And I'm somebody who's, real men have curves.
Can I tell you one of the things that I think about in movies and stuff if I'm trying to cry? It's Kate Winslet with her daughter, and they're in their underwear, and they're looking in the mirror, and Kate Winslet, she told the story. She goes, "Aren't we lucky to have curves?" She said to her daughter. Oh, it just makes me cry. Not anymore for some reason.
I thought you got to tear up a little.
A little bit, just a little.
Songs will get me. Songs make me
You
cry.
like a song?
Oh my gosh! I put on music this morning while I was making my grape nuts.
Wait, I need to tell you my idea.
Oh my God! Sorry.
But don't. Can you hold on to that?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Grape
I
nuts?
it was just what was going to make me
Is it
cry.
grape nuts? Oh, okay.
But we can talk about
Crying.
grape nuts
I
too,
do
yeah.
want to pitch you my idea.
Okay, please. I'm dying.
No
and
grapes, no
I'm
nuts.
actually running out of money because I gave it away to the 3 people before you. So hurry up.
Which ones?
The 3 people that just pitched.
Oh, I see. Because a very thin woman pitched her like cookie batter company.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just bought an anorexics cookie
Yeah,
batter.
yeah. A fake woman.
Yes.
Somewhere there was a thicker person going like, yes, dance for me, my pretty, and
Or she
counting
had
the
an
money. Yeah.
Earpiece.
Earpiece.
Tell them what's in it. I don't even know what it tastes good. I won't eat it. I don't touch this stuff.
And it doesn't matter. They're all just so taken. They're just, it's still 1951.
It sucks.
And they're like, I don't know the numbers. And they're like, yoing.
I know.
Write a check. Just if they could write it on a boner, they would. Here's your check. You know what I mean? It's so phallic. It's
I
so
know.
machismo-y.
Yeah.
Nacho machismo? Anything? Doritos, nacho.
Yeah, I mean that falls in the realm of
macho.
Axe body spray. It's like
yeah.
nachos for macho people.
Would you eat Axe body spray if that taste was a flavor?
No. It makes
You'd
me
kill bugs with it.
It makes me spit and blow air out of my nose.
That's how you know. It has like the bug zapper. Like if a bug zapper had a smell, I think it would be
I could get
Axe body spray.
behind that, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So look,
one of the best
what's your
lines in
idea?
your new special
Oh.
about the skydiving. Because you're so funny.
Thank you.
I told Beth off camera, I was like, I don't want you to think it's show business. You're just so incredibly funny.
Thanks, Pete.
And so good.
Thank you.
And one of a kind. And clear, all the things, I sound like an executive, but like clear perspective, honest, but just deeply funny. And I don't want to ruin it, but I'm going to tease it. You talk about the air in those indoor skydiving places being like the air. It's not clean air.
Yeah.
It's like the air that's displaced when you
shove your foot in a sneaker.
shove your foot in a
Which I
sneaker.
did off camera.
Which is, you did. And there was a smell. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Such a good line. So there's moments like that where you get that like Gary Gulman-y, like, holy shit, they did it. And then there's silliness and there's just storytelling. It's all of it.
Thank
like all the
you.
flavors.
Thank you.
It's like a restaurant, like a Cheesecake Factory. And I mean that in a good way. I like Cheesecake Factory, where they can do everything, a little bit of everything. Your Cheesecake Factory. Why am I talking like Trump? Your Cheesecake Factory. That's a compliment for me.
Oh, no.
We hated it.
That was pretty good.
Did we hate it?
Yes, I hated it.
At my inauguration, we had Cheesecake Factory.
No.
It's a beautiful factory. We're getting Americans back to work in the factory. Cheesecake Factory.
You're making too much sense, honestly, to be him.
To be real?
To be him, yeah.
Oh, I see. To be him. Too logical.
He's making zero sense.
Facts. Well, lack of facts.
Lack of facts.
Here's my pitch.
Okay.
It's a car service, like Uber, but like to take you to the airport.
Okay.
But they pull up, they get out, you drive.
Hell yeah. I'm in.
Okay. I don't even care if someone steals this idea. Please steal it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I think it's the most brilliant, or have it be an option.
Yeah.
If you're
Do you wanna
insured,
drive, or?
you drive.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being driven.
I hate it.
I hate it. I knew you hate it based on how much you hate
Yeah.
your upstairs neighbors.
Hate it.
Sensitive people who like are locked in to the experience like of being driven. Some people are just like, it's all happening on TV, to quote
Yeah.
Tom. But like they're just not, they're fine. I'm not.
Me neither.
I'm with him. I want to know his emotional state or her emotional state. I'm watching the phone activity.
Yeah, of course.
All of it.
What
How
are
about
they
you take a
eating?
nap? You look overworked. Is this your 7th time to the airport?
Yes.
I'll do this one.
I'll drive. Let me
I'll
have this
do
one.
this one. Come on.
Sit back. Lay back here where all the skin has been.
I just came up with a name. Where all the skin has been. Where all the skin has been. Leaving a...
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we roll down the windows, get some of the skin out?
And leaf... Oh, that's also one of our services. We open both doors and leaf blow.
I love that.
No more skin. Or it's like a subway type material, comfortable, and we hose it. Everyone gets
perfect.
hosed.
Or just a wipe down.
I'd take a wipe down.
Yeah, because I think it'd be take too long to dry, like fruit.
I need an alcohol-based wipe down.
Yeah.
That evaporates. You can watch it. Mm-hmm. It's called Yuber.
Yes.
You drive.
I love it.
Yuber.
I mean, being on the road so much this year, it's like, I really dislike Uber and Lyft.
Yeah,
Of
let me
course,
drive.
there's an outlier where I have a fine experience and the person's awake and
You
kind
hit the
and
first one awake.
doesn't smell
That's
bad.
all I want.
Yeah.
Take a nap. You're
Yeah.
a human. I care about you. You sleep.
Yeah.
I'll drive us.
100%. Well,
the
'cause
Galleria.
this is like the long-term issue of us continuing to be comedians in this ever-changing world of social media is like I'm less free. I'm more hesitant to put something out because of what the feedback will be.
On social.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean it's so controversial.
Right.
It's just like, oh, someone's gonna hate that. Someone will say this. That's not funny enough. This or that, and it's not fun.
Oh, well, yeah. You realize you're saying it to just too many people.
Yeah, whereas before there wasn't that direct feedback, and I'm not saying obviously some feedback's good. Like you need to learn and change and have it reflected back.
Yeah.
But the simplest form of that for the longest time for me and for us was just a laugh or no laugh.
Yeah. Or a weird laugh.
Yeah.
The
Okay, so you
wrong
didn't like
kind of
that.
laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting we're like Netflix.
Yeah, now
We
it's
get
like
too much data.
I'm leaving my
Someone paused it.
before this
Can't be good if it was paused.
my last hour's coming off of Netflix here in like 5 days or something.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, they didn't renew it?
No.
See, because I'm up for renewal in like a couple years or whatever, and I'm like, do they ever do that?
Well, word on the street is no.
I mean, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Yeah. Okay, yay.
Jay. Sorry, wrong Yeez. I think they're both called. I think they're both Yeezes.
Oh yeah, you're
Jay
right.
Z is my favorite Yeezy.
Yeah.
That's not how we
Wait,
say
I just
it.
was listening to Kid Cudi. What do we call him?
Kid Cudi.
Hova.
COVID.
What do they call Jay-Z? What's his other names?
Oh, Jay Z is called. We both just looked at Katie.
You're right. It's not Ye. It's Jay-Z who says that. I'm not a business man. I'm a business man.
Let
I
me
can't believe
handle
I
my
just did that.
business. Damn.
Rude. Okay,
Anyway,
sorry.
I'm not a
what?
business man, but I'm like, why would they ever be like? Because it's always like, for people who don't know, Netflix will put your special up, and maybe it's not a lot of money, but then they're like, but if we renew it, we'll give you this much money.
And you go,
and then you're like,
okay.
oh, why would you ever want to take it down?
Yeah.
You like it now, you'll like it in 3 years. And they're like, in 3 years, we're going to be a mobile game app.
Yeah. We're actually going to have people place bets on whether or not we should keep you alive.
It'll be like a Squid Game with your special dangling over a boiling vat of coconut oil. And it'll smell good, but it'll be the destruction of everything you've made. Yes, Katie, what do we call Jay-Z? Hova?
Yeah, that's what I said. And then you said COVID.
Like Jehovah?
That's the only one
Yeah.
Hova.
The other one I don't really feel comfortable saying.
Yeah, I didn't either.
There's another one that has...
That maybe white people don't need to be saying.
Well, now I want to... Is there a way
It's
to
just like JIGGAMAN.
Oh, yeah, that sounds...
I just don't need to say it.
It sounds like the name of a talkie that wasn't good to it. It wasn't good or right to enjoy. To that, like... But it's okay. It's okay over there.
Okay.
I just watched on 30 Rock. It was such a funny running gag that he's dating Selma Hayek, Alec Baldwin is, and he keeps asking what he should call her, and she says, "I'm a Puerto Rican," and he's like, "I know that's what you call yourself, but what should I call?" And it's like a runner through the show that every time someone says Puerto Rican, they're like, "I don't think you're supposed to say." It made me laugh. Where were we? The stuff in your bag, the valet.
yeah.
You like my shark idea?
Oh, yes. I think that's good. We were talking about Netflix not renewing. I have that, but the special that's recent is on YouTube. It's called the Landlord special.
And how did you? It's amazing.
Thank you.
Listen.
Thanks for doing that. For
This
watching.
I actually listened to it. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind.
But it's on the
It's on the YouTube.
view counts.
Yeah.
Guess what? Didn't pause. Didn't pause once.
Wow.
Straight through.
And that's incredible these days.
I know.
Because even good people I love and respect, you're
pause.
pausing, you're
pause.
walking away to your desk or something.
Mike Birbiglia will start a setup. I'll pause and be like, he'll get to it. I actually won't pause. I'll go and make bread. And then I'll come back and I'll be like, here we are in time for the punchline. I have my hot, fresh sourdough. And he's like, that's why we call them
Is he gonna be?
Tootsie Rolls.
You're getting roasted.
I can roast, Mike. I have
know.
third
You guys do have
degree
that.
roasting. Like,
You do
what do I
have that
mean?
relationship.
We're so close. I can non-present roast.
I have
Mike.
to say I am. Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm probably roastier because of you and my time.
You're roastier because of your time with me.
Yeah, because I didn't
I feel
know that
seen.
about you,
Yeah.
and then I did, and same for Mulaney and you guys together.
Laney,
And
very roasty.
Yeah, but
Conan, very roasty.
but that's
I know
the
that's name
thing.
droppy, but you wouldn't think Conan was fierce.
I
but he's
agree.
Like,
He is.
he'll get you. He'll get
Yes,
you. Like, he's not a
100%.
shit talker. He'll get you.
I know. And
Right?
yes, in the moment, I remember, late night, my set on your show
So
is
fun.
one of my favorites. Like, I was very comfortable.
Yeah.
You were so generous and said, hey, laugh for this person. I like them.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like gladiatorial. And
Gladiator. Nice.
yeah.
Wow.
And the other ones,
I'm just kind of happy to be on a planet where people say gladiatorial.
well, I actually,
loved it.
that can be a vibe sometime. Oh yeah, this is my more merch. But this actually was made for me. This is like a joke from the special that's leaving that I'm sure will be on YouTube soon, and I can make upwards $2 on it. The
That's on the special.
This is actually from If You Didn't Want Me Then.
Yeah, I listened to that record.
Which is wow.
Nice.
Which is this is a joke about getting a lobotomy. Let's get our
Like
heads
if you
done.
got work done, you would get our lobotomy.
Because I'm aging naturally is the plan. I haven't done anything to my
Tell
face.
your face. Okay, you did it. You did like an ugly face.
Yeah.
I'm just giving like an appropriate, friendly. You look great. When somebody
Thank
has a
you.
bit like I'm aging, you're like,
coffee.
I wonder if I see you next time I see Beth. I did see you recently.
Yeah.
though. I'm like, what if I see you and you look like you chose
Terrible.
the wrong grail?
I mean, it's going to drop eventually. There will be a time where it's like, okay, but I have, honestly, the hour I'm touring with right now probably has 20 minutes on aging naturally and plastic surgery.
Yeah.
It's a fine, what do we say, needled thread? Because...
Yeah, it is a fine needle.
Yeah,
to thread.
because... and
Why does it sound wrong?
I know.
That is it, but
it
it's
is wrong.
It sounds wrong.
I'm really
you have to-
enjoying it because it's like my, it's how I feel and I'm passionate about it.
Yep.
Also, of course, I see people, the crux of some of the jokes are like, yeah, I mean, just keep it in the open. That helps everybody to be like, oh, I got this done and I've been doing Botox and
Right.
this or that because
Wait, you have?
no, I've done none of it.
That's why I was like,
Sorry,
this is
no.
weird.
I'm saying it helps when people talk like that on
Yes.
their Instagram.
And
on
if you
their,
want to, no problem. I don't
but
have
that's what I-
ownership of your body or an opinion of it.
Exactly. This is the issue. I mean, with this and stand-up sometimes in general, I want feedback, right? Because I don't want to miss something that's glaring. Because sometimes our perspectives are limited. Like, that's
On
part
your
of being
face?
human. Just in general, in stand-up.
Oh, of your comedy. I
Yeah.
thought you meant your face.
No.
I welcome it. I scan the comments. I search for the word face. Oh, this person thinks I have a big round face. That's useful for my
Thank you.
craft.
Somebody just
Thank you.
speaking to this point, I said, this special's coming down. And some guy wrote, I've watched it 1.5 times. Do you want my critique? And
I'm
I
sorry,
said,
Roger Ebert.
I said, I don't even remember it, honestly. I don't remember the special or any of the jokes in it. Like, this rings a bell and
Landlord
whatever you
special?
said back. No.
Oh,
If you didn't want me
yeah,
then,
I'm
it's
with
2
you.
years old.
I'm
I don't
with you.
remember it.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
want a
gone.
critique? I don't remember it. It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
And then I just said, what would your opinion do for me?
Right. Nice. You engaged.
Yeah, I
think that helps the
I
algorithm.
often do.
I often do.
Everybody says I shouldn't, and it does. There are times where it makes me feel really bad because I've definitely been cruel for sure back to somebody.
Oh, really?
100%.
Yeah, okay, tell me that. I looked for a take and I was like, I don't really have like an opinion.
I've been mean back to people who but
Sarah, who we both love,
Yeah.
will sometimes go the what's up, buddy?
yeah.
Route, sort of famously.
Yes.
But you'll go the like,
It depends on my mood.
how little's your pecker?
No, I'll just like look up I'll click on their Facebook profile, see
Yeah.
they're married to a woman named Nicole, and say, I think your time would be better spent making Nicole come with your mouth.
Well,
And you should be focusing on that. What?
I didn't even laugh at that. I just said it.
that's when I realized we are assassins. You're like, and then
Yeah.
I'll sneak up behind them in the tub and I'll stab them 6 times. And I'm like, wow. Not horrified, just kind of like, wow.
Yeah, okay.
You should go make Nicole come with your mouth,
Focus on making Nicole come with your mouth.
which is pretty great.
Like, why are you wasting your time doing this with me if you
But
don't
you
like
are
me?
also implying like you're a loser who could be engaging in cunniling. But
Yeah.
instead you're kind of flinging shit at me.
Right,
Is
why?
that anything? I'm workshopping.
Yeah, thank you.
What if you go on and go, stop kind of flinging shit at me? And you're like, delete. It was awful every time we thought it. Okay, yeah, so you engage.
Sometimes
But you were
I
saying,
do. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
you're also right. There is a misunderstanding that it's like they want to tell you something. I don't know. Everybody just, maybe I'm just feeling spacious today, if that makes
Okay.
sense. That I'm just sort of like, he just wants to talk to you. But I also have another mode where I'm like,
Yeah.
this is your trip. Like you just want to be like, I know what was right and I know what was wrong.
Right.
Which is like so much of
There
reality.
are varying degrees of what you're saying.
Yeah.
In some ways, you don't want to be the person that's like, oh, did somebody hit you at school? They like you.
Right.
You don't want to be
Why
that.
is it on you?
Yeah. In other ways, you go, okay, this world has encouraged them to engage.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
our
you're right.
brains are all rewired.
One of your great lines is like, "We're men first, or were they the only ones allowed?" Like when it
Yeah.
comes to flight and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just
No,
brings
thank
it to
you.
mind.
Yeah.
It's like,
Were you the first to do it, or were you the first or the only one allowed to do it?
yeah. It's
You
like
know?
white men, the first to make slavery.
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know what the riff is, but it's like a white men.
Yeah, first in
were
flight.
allowed to do a lot of things and privileged. So this guy in that sort of cocoon was like, I'm going to tell this person what to do.
Which I can bring back to my descriptor of gladiatorial, which is, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave
I would
me
actually say
alone.
That's what I love, not just saying, love about your stand-up is like if you could turn it into a frequency, it would be like 432 hertz or something. It's like one of those calming. I don't mean sleepy.
Well, I'm
I
not
mean,
offended whatsoever.
There's a spacious. I'm not asking, but not in a like. I'm not asking. Oh, it's not like that. But there's like a oak like authority that is still soft. Not. I don't mean feminine soft. I mean like. It's the strength of openness.
Thanks.
It's the like, what was that? Like when you go, are you the Denver elites?
Oh, yeah.
Like that's a nice little moment.
Thank you.
And you see that this person isn't doing comedy. It's my favorite compliment. You're not doing, complimenting, my favorite compliment. Some say it's the best. But you aren't doing comedy at them. You're doing it. You're not even really doing it. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
no like,
Yes, I mean,
you're just being funny. You're being funny instead of doing jokes.
yes,
I don't know how to
or
explain
performing a script or something like
Yes,
that.
you're there. When you laugh, it feels genuine, unlike me.
I don't want to.
Just kidding. Sorry, bringing myself into
You
it.
are locked in. I mean, like, at Largo,
No,
you're.
I think we're very similar, and I don't mean to give you all these compliments, but I think we're going after the same thing. If I
Yeah.
could say that, a locked-in
I want to be
relationship.
present. Yeah, relationship based, like with the people who are there. Like I look out and like the people I see
Yeah.
very much.
Oh, you mean you like them?
I do. I mean, the people that come to see me, I've curated over many years, and they're.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, it's like I have a relationship with them. Look, can I remember every single person's name? No, but I do remember faces
Yeah.
and people that come back to see me, and it means a lot to me.
Same.
It's like you guys are the reason I can keep coming
They're
back.
the kind of sunlight that is right for the kind of flower you are.
Right.
But we need each other so badly.
Yeah.
And so much of comedy, especially in the early years, is learning how to be bulletproof, or this is one way to do it, become like indestructible. And like, I can do it. These jokes are tried and true. And then like, if you're fortunate, you get to a place where you have fans and you have a voice and you go like the act that you do on the Landlord special, available now,
On YouTube for free.
and then later it'll be optioned by Netflix. It's so weird. But then you owe them $100,000.
I say you could have it for free, and they say no thanks.
I just got a pass from quite a few places. And I was like, but you didn't even lowball me. You're
Yeah.
just saying no.
No?
Which, look, that's just my hurt feelings.
Of
I
course,
don't know
you should
what
be
they're
heard.
doing.
I've been trying. The reason there is a half hour on YouTube is because I couldn't get my next special made.
Yeah.
So I kept growing that story, and then I said, this is an easy lift from my new hour. So I'll put this here because I want
separate.
I want to put something out for my fans and people who like me, and to generate people to come see me on the road. Which so many people, I'm sure you experience this, are like, well, we didn't watch it because we wanted to see you on the road. It's like, if I put it out, typically within the first, I should be done with
I've
it.
actually never gotten that, and that concerns me.
Oh, well, it should, because people are doing the same act for like a lot lately, I've heard.
What?
People who are very popular, who came up quickly, don't have much material.
I'm trying so hard
I
not to
know.
be snarky.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Yes.
the feedback has been,
Go on.
we didn't watch this special that you just put out because
Yeah.
we were going to come here. And I said, oh, it's all new.
Right.
I mean,
We're
new
the
is
old-
relative.
We're the old school,
I
though.
moved from that.
It's like, no, I
Yeah.
retired it.
That's
It's
what I
done.
mean when somebody said, you want to critique on what? My past?
Right.
On
Right,
something
right,
I
right.
did as a 3-year-old?
Right.
You want me to redo it?
The Sistine Chapel's open, and you just looked up. It's done. No notes.
And
We've disassembled the scaffolding.
yes, and that's it. Like, well, to all this point, it's like, it is a give and take of critique or feedback or whatever. But similarly, like, the new, to me, late night is like a don't tell comedy set. Like, that group of people, they do shows all over the country. It's called
Don't
Don't Tell
Tell,
Comedy.
yeah.
And they put out sets for people. And it is kind of like, it's the new late night in a lot of
Oh,
ways.
is that right? Okay.
Yeah, because it gets a lot of views and they have an audience. I put up I did a 10-minute set for them, and I wanted to do old stuff because I was about to record things, and it was just old. It was an old joke. I thought, it's still good. I'll do it. I haven't been dating in forever, and it was about a dating app joke.
Yeah.
Some girl commented on it and was like, just to let you know, Kyle Kinane did this better. And I just tagged Kyle and I said, oof, looks like one of your biggest fans, like this. And Kyle wrote back, isn't the internet the fucking worst? He goes, Tom Papa did better than both of us. And he quoted one of Tom's jokes that's also about
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah,
we all wrote something on it.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
all fucking human beings. And it's done.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing that joke anymore.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's commemorated in that way.
I don't know if you
it was
remember
a moment
this,
in time.
because we were talking about this on Crashing a lot. I've told this story too many times, but I can tell it in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Greg Fitzsimmons, who I love, and he would stand by this. He goes, a guy stole my fountain joke. And I go, no, he didn't. And he goes, yeah, he did. It was. I'm making the story better. He was like, yes, he did. Really setting it up. But I was like, let me guess. It's about how we have so much water, we just put it in fountains, and we throw money in the fountains. And he was like, Yeah. And it was a really sweet moment because Greg is brilliant. That joke is good.
Yeah.
But there's only so many jokes you can write. And we do jump too quick. He wasn't mad, by the way.
Yeah.
He was just saying, like, I think someone might have stolen it. I made the story better. But anyway, it's like we jump too quickly to someone's heckling me.
Yeah.
Sometimes they were just saying something.
Or ordering a drink.
And
I've kicked people out for ordering a drink like 7 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. We turn them into problems.
Sorry.
And we put them into fight flight. This is one of my big talking points. I can't stop making this point. But sometimes they're just going like, what? But we take it as, what? Or like, fuck you.
I had one last night. I riffed and then I left, but it wasn't like volatile.
Yeah.
Like, with time it's like, waves over
Ease
rocks
up.
on the ocean beach.
You ease up. But that's also what I'm picking up in your stand-up is you've eased up. Like I'm not seeing someone in fight flight.
And I was for a while, especially what I've been through. Like there were times where I was on stage. You were the one who pointed it out when I was talking about things that were deeply personal, upsetting. I'm trying to make jokes about them. You noticed that I was going like this.
Oh, covering your fear hole.
Yeah. And so my hand wouldn't shake.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was making me so upset.
Yeah.
And part of me was like, okay, so am I not ready to make these jokes? Should I distance myself from them?
About that, yeah.
And so it's like,
did you tell me at the time like it's because my hand's gonna shake? And then did I immediately
no, I think
apologize?
it's a mix of both. No, I think you're like, I don't know if you're ready to be talking about it because you're like protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Like this.
I hope I take those cues as like, oh, your body knows.
Yeah,
before you
very
do,
much.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was in therapy. I was going to somatic therapy. Like, I was working things out of my body for sure.
Yeah.
That were painful and from being abused. But
Yeah.
so I was able to get to a point too with those jokes where I could distance myself from it. But what I was left with was like okay, let me put my armor on before I go to war on stage. It sounds so dramatic.
Yeah.
All my gladiatorial references.
No,
but like,
true.
I'm going to put my armor on. I'm going to go out and do it and fight. And everybody's not here on my side. And everybody is here to go, make us laugh. When in so many ways, even during those times, if I couldn't let it in, but people paid to see me. They like me. They
want you to do well.
That was the beauty of Meltdown. Whenever I see Katie, I think of Meltdown, but it's like, I remember the first compliment from that realm of our time there. Someone came up to me and was like, we always love when you're on the show because we just want to, whatever you have to say about anything, we just want to hear it.
Wow.
Like, it was just sort of like, that's when I understood, like, you can give yourself some grace because it doesn't always have to be these hard hitting jokes. Sometimes people just grow to like you and they want to spend time with you.
That's the whole, feel very strongly. Everything's an excuse to hang out. Literally, this podcast, we would never just hang out for 2 hours and talk. So that's quite literally an excuse to hang out. But the show is too. Them with each other and them with you and then all of us together. And it's wrong to be like, it's to grade the set.
Yeah.
And look, we want the set to be good, but let us worry about that. It's a little bit like parenting. It's like sometimes my daughter will be like she'll catch me zoning out and like maybe I just kind of look serious. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, Dad's always okay, and you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
like I got it. You're the child.
Yeah.
And in a sweet way, not a condescending way, I got it. Like, let me worry about it. Just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy each other. Like a chef making a meal. It's a loving act.
Yeah.
I'll be the one that loses sleep on how to shave a line and change a thing and talking to myself in the car. I'll do that. That's the price I pay to happily to like do this. You just enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
And that's why I think too, that's why people either love or hate an open mic because that person's not in charge and they don't know what they're doing.
Right.
And they're scared.
Yeah,
and that's uncomfortable to watch.
Like a first-time babysitter, and you're like,
Yeah.
but they're not watching your kid; they're watching your life.
Yeah, there is
They're in charge of your life for 4 minutes, and you're like, God damn.
Some people, I remember like
if a pilot was like, "Does anyone want to just try it?" This is how we all learn.
They're making bad jokes. Did you guys feel that one?
By the way, how many pilots get on that PA and just do a little? Have you had this?
Had a pilot try to be funny?
I've had flight attendants and pilots both do little routines.
They've gotten me a couple times. Sometimes they're very annoying, and other
Sometimes they do
times
Depends on your mood.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
is a lesson for us. But I'm also like, look, we have people cross through a threshold, enter into a space called a comedy club.
That's
I'm on
different.
an airplane.
Yeah, I need you to take this a little more seriously, honestly.
Also, yes. Yes. I prefer it when they're like 222 souls on board. You ever hear them? Like they take it real serious to remind them how many people they're in charge of. I don't want them to be like, cockpit.
Yeah.
There's no chickens up here. Like I don't want that. I don't want that at all. You were saying, I interrupted.
Oh, I forgot.
We're talking about somatic healing.
Oh yeah, but there's like
not seeing the audience as an adversary.
right, and also just in general, you're like, and my mom has said this to me before, which I appreciate. It's just this idea of like, she's like, your vulnerability, your willingness to do that. You put so much of yourself into it. It's your strength and your weakness.
Yeah.
And I am extremely vulnerable, and it does sometimes harm me.
Yeah.
Because it's harder to separate myself from my act because it's my life.
It is you now,
and it's
yeah.
very much me.
Yeah.
So
you can feel rejected. No, we're going
Yeah.
for the same thing.
Yeah.
Very, very similar.
yeah, that's what I like.
can hurt.
I'm not really here for word math and the shock stuff. Like, how are we not past shock? You're just shocking a corpse.
I agree.
But like, whatever, it's been discussed a lot lately, of course, because of all the comedians that helped get this monster in office. But it's like, you're a defibrillator on a corpse, saying the R word or the F word or whatever. Like,
Oh, shocking,
Yeah.
like a dead thing.
who you want? Your audience is corpses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just such a dumb thing to try to do.
What do you mean by corpses?
It's just like
Because these are
they're
my
just
fans.
brain dead. It's just like brain dead people who are just like,
I know what you mean. I don't like when people reduce comedy to anything. And I love Anthony, but I saw a clip, Jeselnik, he had a clip where he goes, I think comedy is 100% surprise. Like that's the whole gimmick. And I was like, a certain kind of comedy. And
He
again,
does word math though.
but he does perfect jokes. He would tell you, like he's trying. So math is another way of saying precision.
Yeah.
Delivering.
There's no
of,
heart.
like,
There's no personal.
that's not
tie.
his thing.
Yeah.
Our thing
Right.
is not. In fact, it would be the opposite. I whenever I go out on stage, people know this. I say it's not about the words. It's not about the words. It's about some sort of connection. My favorite reviews are the ones where they're like, he was locked in with the audience. That's what I'm going for. Not I made them, and this is not putting down Anthony. They thought I was going to say banana, and I said kiwis with a big pussy. You know what I mean? I surprised you. I did it. Kiwis don't have vaginas.
Wait a minute.
With a big, and I said it kind of old
I've never seen a
timey.
wrinkly kiwi.
Here's a wrinkly. You ever cut into a kiwi and there's a pussy? What a god awful moment in this podcast.
Forgive us. Actually,
Forgive us our sins. What a weird thing to say. Okay, so yeah. Can I selfishly go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
No?
Yeah.
What do you got? You're the guest.
well, I'm just saying, of course, there's different tastes. There's this
Yeah,
is another thing I've
different
been saying
genres.
lately. I'm in this current hour I'm touring because I feel like I
Can you
have
stop
to.
mentioning your hot new tour.
I was just at Magoobies in Baltimore. Things are not good. Okay.
Got to move those checks. BethStelling.com. The
but
same
you-
place as the socks?
Yeah, of course. 2 new orders just rolled in. No,
But it's for one
The
sock
reason I'm
each.
saying it is because I don't like to be
one
disingenuous.
person.
If someone then later hears me on tour, I should probably stop prefacing that. That's like a pet peeve.
With what? What?
Being like, I have a joke about this, or I'm
I don't
talking
think
about
that's
this
a
right
problem.
now.
I think the windows are open and the doors are unlocked.
Well, I never wanted to feel like Bob and Tom, where they're like, I heard you've been
Oh, yeah,
biking
yeah.
with your scarf on.
Yeah, but I stopped doing it, but I was about to just full on do it. I think podcasts, it's a sleepover.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah. There's no like, this is a show. It is a show, but I think you're safe. It doesn't burn
okay.
material.
Well, not burning material. I just don't want to be like slipping it in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I don't care
Zero.
about burning material.
Zero.
Okay, but currently, I'm just saying
Yeah.
this idea of
Bob and
there.
Tom really helped me. Help me get into that audience. They'd say, Mike, how are you? And I'd be like, I should have said nothing.
I didn't do the thing.
I didn't do it.
The This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace, the easiest, most intuitive, and I'd even say fun, all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out and succeed online, whether you're starting a business, sharing your art, or just need a place to say, "Hi, it's me, Gary." Squarespace makes it easy to claim your domain, build a beautiful site, and even get paid all in one place. What I love is it actually looks good right out of the gate. Obviously, that's super important for a website, and you don't have to be a designer to make something that feels pro. With their Blueprint AI feature, it will build a custom website for you. You just tell it what you want in plain English and a little bit about your vibe, and it generates polished pages, great copy, and design ideas in seconds. Then you can tweak everything with a simple drag and drop editor, just like your website is sitting right in front of you on a table. Or you can choose from tons of award-winning templates if you want to start from scratch. So whether you're selling merch, posting tour dates like me, or just showing off your work, Squarespace gives you all the tools you need, no coding required. Head to squarespace.com/weird for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use offer code WEIRD to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That's squarespace.com/weird. A-hole, balloon knot, fart box, stink wrinkle. They're only dirty words if you wipe, because you need to up your butthole game with a Tushy bidet. We did, and I absolutely love it. There's no going back. You feel so much cleaner. Think about it. If you got poop on your hand, would you just wipe it off with a little piece of paper? No. You'd power wash it off like your neighbor blasting leaves off his driveway, and that's what Tushy does, except the leaves are poop and the hose is your toilet seat. It's easy, it's comfortable, and leaves you actually clean. Tushy is the everyday luxury bidet that upgrades your bathroom and your life. The Tushy Wave installs in about 10 minutes, no plumber, no nonsense, and gives you a modern, sleek seat with front and rear nozzles for a more complete clean. It's gentle, soothing, and uses nothing but fresh water, which means less irritation, less TP, and a way happier butt. In fact, Tushy users use up to 80% less toilet paper, which is better for you, your pipes, and the planet. So remember, a-hole is only a dirty word if you wipe. For a limited time, you can get 10% off your first bidet when you go to hellotushy.com and use promo code WEIRD at checkout. Support your butt, support the show. hellotushy.com, promo code WEIRD for 10% off. This episode is brought to us by our friends at Kino Body, the maker of the supplements that have really been turning my life around in a major way. Found out that there was a study that discovered between 1987 and 2004, men's average testosterone dropped about 1% per year. That means today, men have about 40% lower testosterone than their grandfathers did in the 80s. I didn't even know that was a thing. I went to the doctor, they would tell me I was normal, low on testosterone, but now that I've been supplementing it, it explains a lot. That feeling tired, dull, just kind of off has a lot to do with testosterone. Thankfully, Kino Body is here to help. I've been taking their supplement Mojo for testosterone, and yeah, it's the perfect name because it brings your mojo back. Since starting it, I've noticed a huge difference. More energy, better workouts, sharper focus, and blood flow. And yes, wink, wink, that means Boner City. This isn't just an ad, it's 100% my experience. I feel motivated, creative, more driven. Mojo gives your body the nutrients to naturally boost your testosterone, lower your cortisol, and get your edge back. I love all their supplements. I take Mojo, Shred, Nitro. I love Kino Octane as well, which is their pre-workout that gives you an amazing euphoric energy that carries you through your workouts and helps you go that extra mile. So weirdos, you get 20% off your first order. Go to kinobody.com and use promo code WEIRD. That's kinobody.com, promo code WEIRD.
Go on.
Okay, I forgot.
No.
Okay, whatever. Who cares?
I
The
can get
sentiment
it.
is this. There's different genres of music. There's
yeah.
different genres of comedy. Like, if you don't like me, that's fine. Don't come see me. But same, Anthony's a different thing. You want to
It's
go...
a different genre, yeah.
In
It's the
fact,
same
you would have to prepare some of my fans
Yeah.
to be okay to go watch that. They'd be like, I bet it's not real.
Right.
When he says the thing about this, he's just a joke.
Yeah. No, I understand that completely.
Yeah. I do say that to my mom when I opened for him like a decade ago.
Anthony? Oh, you were like, just so you know.
It's not real.
The joke is, it's a joke.
Yeah. I was
But
like, don't invest in this. Like,
Right.
don't take it personally.
Sometimes you really, it's like the internet.
Yeah.
If you take it too literally. What I was going to say, if you'll allow it.
Yeah. Allowed.
I
I
think
forgot to look at my hair. Has it been nuts?
it's great. We also have that in common.
Our hair?
Yeah. Val will be like, Pete, please look in the mirror. And you had that line where you go,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't look at the back of my head before the show.
Yeah.
Which is funny. This is so Beth Stelling. Meaning it's already good. We're already happy.
Yeah, we're
and then you went, it's none of my business.
What's back
What's
there?
back there is none of my
Absolutely
business.
none of
And
my
I was
business.
like, fucking good. Your mom is right. The gold medal
In women's.
women. I love that did she really say women's?
She said,
She meant because it's the Olympic joke.
yeah, she said this in conversation. She says so many funny things to me lately. She's been like, I haven't cussed in she started saying the F word. And she was like, yeah, I didn't cuss in 75 years, but I just feel like it's time. You know, she started dropping F-bombs lately, which is different. It's like,
so
you don't hear
excited.
your mom saying that. And then all of a sudden, 75, she's like, fuck it.
Well, just fuck
it.
Beth.
And that guy's a fucking asshole. Oh my gosh. She was having a spat with her neighbor.
Yeah.
And she like prefaced it like, oh my, you're never going to believe what I said.
What?
And what they got into it. And my mom said to her, and this was the big shocker.
Over blocking shade or something?
It was trimming my mom. The lady wanted to trim her bush back.
It's always trimming
But my
your
mom's
bush.
bush was actually on her property. It was,
So your
and
mom's bush
still-
was bleeding onto your neighbor's
and it was
property.
filled with bugs. Yeah. So, no.
Very
she
earthy.
goes, you'll never believe what I said. I said, you bugged the hell out of me. That was the big drop.
Where is this again?
Ohio, Southwest
Right,
Ohio,
that's
Dayton.
right. We were just talking about it. That is amazing. You bug the hell out
You
of me.
bugged the hell out of me.
You know what?
You bugged the hell out of
You've
me.
gotten my goat, madam. You're grinding my
You
gears.
really grind my. You've gotten my tail in a knot.
Okay. Speaking of workshopping bits, well, let's borrow Mike Birbiglia's podcast
Yes,
for a moment.
let's borrow
No
it.
one will notice. Mm-hmm. JK, he's doing great. I will say, because I've been roasting Mikey, he's so funny. And he's even funnier than I remember. Whenever I make fun of him for like being like whatever I'm teasing him about, then I listen to his podcast because I do.
Yeah.
It's called Working It Out. I'll just be like, God damn it. He's just working on something and you're like, it's already great. So he's wonderful. So
Yes,
that
we love him.
earnestness that we'll edit
I
out
like seeing
aside.
him live. I saw that Old Man in the Sea.
Old Man in the Pool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Duh.
yeah. No.
The other one is.
This was me
A classic.
realizing it was a play on Old Man in the Sea.
Oh, okay.
And because it's Old Man and the Sea. This is Old
Hemingway
Man in the pool.
Wait, Old Man and the pool or in?
It's in the pool.
Okay. Either way, I got to see that
one
live
of my
in New York.
favorite Birbiglia roasts, you look like something you'd find in a pool filter. Just like you pull a person out of a pool filter. And you're like, you look like Paul Rudd hasn't had vitamin D in a few decades. Okay, we're having fun. Oh no, I said you look like we can finally find out what Paul Rudd will look like when he ages. Anyway,
good.
sorry, Mike Birbiglia.
I always
roasts.
try to think of I'm not good at roast. I feel like the only ones I reference is from the show. I don't know if it ever made it in. I said, even when Pete's naked, he looks like he's wearing khakis.
I don't know if we got it either.
Either way, I'm not good at it. Like sometimes I am okay. I can come up with a roast joke, but
I think you should be, this is not false modesty. You should be glad when someone's really good at roasting, and I'm pretty okay at it, but I have to like activate it, like that wheel in The
Yeah.
Princess Bride that they torture the guy with. If I get it going, for days, I'll just walk around being like, look at this piece of shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Nice
yeah.
boob shadow, you fucking, like, and Jeff Ross is so sweet, but I'm like, it comes at a cost.
it does. I think
You walk through an airport.
it's not my vibe, and I
Yeah.
don't want to do it. All the people who I see these. Honestly, there's some talented young people coming up in roasts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
I know we're losing
No.
them. I'm not saying it's the dark side because
No,
I really
it's
love
a little,
roast.
It's a little dark
It
side
can-
for me, but
it can
you're right.
turn you dark side. I don't know. Who cares?
I think of Natasha doing Bieber, and she was such a standout,
Yeah.
and it was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
You know, so there are times where you go, and she's Natasha. She's not.
I'll actually
the dark side.
I'll talk out the other side of my face. I think it can be some of the funniest stuff ever. I just think the tone. I make this point all the time. Remember Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah.
If you don't know it, it's like a card game, and it's like, what's your least favorite race? Like it's just a joke.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be shocking. Once the world got more like, what's your least favorite race? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even trying to be funny. It just got more sinister and
Yeah.
nasty. The need for roasting is for the time of harvest. It's when we should be
like
around
that
the
point.
maypole and somebody is like, but remember darkness?
Yeah.
And somebody's like, oh, that was a hoot when he put on the frog mask and said I was
Yeah.
whatever, a tyrant.
No, I see what
Like
you
that's
mean
fun.
there.
But when the world gets really dark, I turn less to the Cards Against Humanity.
That makes sense. No, I
roasting.
do like that. I think too. I've also just been like on boots on the ground here at like comedy festivals and stuff where I'm seeing no name people.
Yeah.
You know, in the least disrespectful way possible. It's not a
Yeah.
famous person, and it's just two
You
people
say,
being
we
like,
say no real person involved.
yeah, no real person involved.
No real person involved.
But I mean,
Yikes.
you know, and they're up there truly being like, your mom died in a car accident.
Awful.
Your dad's overdosed and you got
Yeah.
ARD in high school. It's like, is everybody okay? What?
Yeah.
You don't just like deeply research someone's trauma and
I
then
think
say it into a microphone.
There's something about passing on the worst of us. And again, I like roasts. I'm just saying, like, you mentioned the young people doing it. It's like we're handing down like a weird,
it's a franchise now.
but it's a weird trait. Like, why carry that?
To your
over?
point of the harvest, it's also like, well, typically when they happened, it was someone who did kind of need to either be taken down a
That's
peg
right.
or brought back into society
roasting an open
after they
micer-
did something crappy.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to roast. Just to echo your point,
Yes.
we used to roast George Burns, and the guy was like
Yeah, I think
beloved and well off, and it was fun to like kind of make fun of that power.
I guess counterpoint. I've never loved the idea of we roast those we love. That doesn't resonate with me. It's like when there's a comic on stage, you just can't hear them. That word, that sentence, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
To me, the best ones that I've enjoyed or that are necessary are what I just said a second
Yeah,
ago, which is
yeah.
like Bieber was acting, or
Yeah.
freaking Rob Lowe
Yeah.
dealt with all this crap.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen,
Yeah.
he made a mockery of himself in public,
Right.
and now we get to.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a weird little fucked up way to bring people back into
No, it's true.
society.
It can, at its best, be the opposite of when there's been a trauma in a family or an abuse and no one talks about it.
Yes.
That nastiness, that
Yeah,
darkness that all the shit grows in, a roast can be like, we don't do that here. Dad, you're an alcoholic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sort of mirroring that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying. What is that beep?
I bet it's
That
some
fucking
garbage person
beep.
or something.
Doesn't sound like a regular beep. Sounds like a beep we don't know when it's going to be back.
An unprotectable beep.
I don't remember what I was saying, roasting, but I was going to say, I've been wanting to say this for a minute. Remember, I was like, let's do Mike's podcast. That's what
Yes.
brought us onto the roasts. We don't roast those who we love. There was a great revisionist history podcast about Sammy Davis Jr. And it's actually really, I found it to be quite sad. And they were talking about how Sammy, they were exploring the idea of the calling somebody a house slave.
Okay.
Not in
Yeah.
those terms. They're like, where does that come from? What does that mean? And kind of digresses into an exploration of Sammy Davis Jr. as this guy who, like, a lot of black people had an issue with how he sort of like,
Okay, yeah.
like went, I don't know. You should listen to the podcast.
Okay.
I'm clearly not the person to explain this, but they play audio of the roast of Sammy Davis Jr. and he's dying laughing. And you're like, this to me is like not roasting someone you love. This is like, these guys couldn't wait
Okay.
to make every lazy racist joke. And I'm not even on a high horse. I'm just saying there was just
Yeah.
something very low
Was
to
it
the
a lot
ground.
of white guys doing it?
It's all white guys.
Okay, that's what I just wanted to ask.
It was 100% white. There's this one black guy, and you'd think, yeah, it's going to come up.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that came up, and what killed me though is him, because I've been this guy when
Yeah.
I was young. Someone like Mark Maron would make fun of me, and I'd be like, but on the inside, you're like,
That hurts. Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, you should listen to the podcast. I can't summarize it, but anyway,
And it's relative to today. I don't know how much we want to get into it as two white people.
I'm not
but
white.
Tell me more. Did you
In
do a
fact,
little test?
You're in big trouble. You're in big trouble. No, I'm
Yeah, I don't. Again, we're, like you kind of just said, we're not really the people to talk about it. But I have spoken with other non-white comics throughout my big tour. You know,
big hot tour. Is
yeah,
what I
because
said.
like we're backstage, we're riffing, we're talking about stuff's in the news. We have the Kill Tony stuff going on, and
What's
the
that?
current regime.
You just mean that Kill Tony is a thing?
Yeah, just that like there is a connection lately between politics and
Oh, just that.
comics.
I didn't
and-
know because I don't check it. I didn't know if something had happened.
Well, it comes up, and when if I have young people opening for me, or we're chatting backstage,
Like,
but
and when do you make me cry? And you're like, oh, we don't do that. What?
we don't do that here. But yeah, to your point, and then we can move on because again, I'm not really the person to talk about it. There is this idea of like, was Sammy Davis Jr. laughing all the way to the bank?
Yes, and I believe MG Malcolm Gladwell considers that.
So,
And was he a trailblazer? Like they're kind of questioning, like, was he sort of like a patsy? I don't know how to say it, or was he like brilliant?
right.
Was it, like,
But the
smart?
reason
I
I'm
don't
bringing
know.
it up is Kill Tony. The reason I brought it up is there are comics right now that I've spoken to. Some of the people that came up on Kill Tony, I don't know if they're playing the game. It's the same reason I guess Chappelle like left the country. People are laughing for the wrong reasons.
Right.
And to your point of, like that's not helping us. Now, obviously a race of people is not a monolith, but it's just this idea of, okay, you're getting rich and famous off of this in a white centered show.
I think I understand what you're saying.
And that's not helping us on the road because that's not how we are. We don't like you're
losing track of some of the us's.
I know. Sorry. I'm trying to
No,
think.
you're doing
because I don't
great.
want to like call a comic out when it's like
Are you saying
not my story to tell.
Are the comics that might be getting to the point where they can tour from Kill Tony, where maybe they were uncomfortable or like it was weird?
Yeah, or even I've had they all it's like I don't want I need to like not speak to someone else's experience, but it's like yeah, laughing for the wrong reasons. Like
I see.
I want them to be, like a comic goes on who I'm trying to think of his. The reason I'm like hesitating is because I just don't want to name someone and tell their story.
That's okay. So
But
Joe
it's
Rogan.
basically like getting a lot of fans who might not be respectful to you.
I know what you mean.
Okay.
And I don't think that's unique to Kill Tony or any way of coming up. But what's interesting when you're picking your path, you might be attracted. Like you mentioned how much you love your fans.
Yes.
And I did my show last night and I was like, oh my God, these are just such special people. I was like, I asked them, I was like, what would you like to talk about? And someone said Joseph Campbell. And another person said God. And I was like, what is this? Like, it's just like such a special, sensitive and smart group. And I was really grateful. So when you're playing the hands and the avenues that are available to you, you might be, or am I getting you right? You might be
100%.
letting something
If
in
I
that you didn't
if I came,
necessarily
I
want.
think we've seen it too with a less charged topic that I'm not qualified to speak on. America's Got Talent. We've seen people come up on that, and that might not be like their exact fan base that should be seeing them. They just happen to go clean for those 3 minutes.
Right. That's nice.
So
I see what you're saying.
think that's a better comparison
It's
to
part
what
of
I'm
showbiz.
saying. But
yeah, it's part of showbiz.
yeah, you don't want to be looking out at a crowd of people who actually don't have respect for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you're pushing, behaviors and I don't know, certain types of things that don't benefit others.
I just think that energy, roasty, mean, cutting, which when we were coming up, I'm going to include you, was like a big part of the culture. Like if you went to the cellar, someone was going to make fun of your clothes.
Yes.
And someone was going to make fun of your lack of credits. And it just sucked. And that's what Crashing was about in a big way, was when I started and Nate Bargatze was there, meaning there were other, and Mulaney to a certain extent. There were these kind of like sweeties or like more sensitive people that were showing up and everyone was wearing a leather jacket. That's Crashing. That's the tension of Crashing. It's like, imagine you love Ellen and Ray Romano and Jerry Seinfeld or whatever. And then you get there and everyone's like,
Dice Clay.
and saying the C word like it's sea salt. It's like everyone's just constantly, and like if somebody had a disability, like a comedian, that's the first thing that was being discussed.
Yeah.
There was like a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
It's like, and now they're going to make fun of his hand, and now they're going to make fun of this person's eye, and now they're going to make fun of this person's race. Like, remember Tough Crowd? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that's off menu. I'm saying it's a little bit weird that was a part of what we did, and it's becoming a bigger part. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. It almost kind of like with the Fallonization, and I mean that as like a good thing. There was kind of like or whatever. It was like a softening of that. And I was like, oh, things are kind of going more the Seth Meyers route, more the Nate route, more the Mulaney route. And it was becoming less of that, like, the crowd is hostile, it's all pirates, but I'm going to shock them with my yeast infection opener. And it started to become more like Gary Gulman, like had more of a
Yeah.
place at the. Anyway,
It's true. You had to be a little
complicated
tougher.
issue.
Yeah, it is.
But I was trying to thank you. I was trying to say, like, I will defend and enjoy that harsh energy. I just think it's a garnish, and it's weird that it's become like the entree. And it's also weird that we're imposing it on the young people, or the young people think that's what comedy is. When I'm like, well, no, Gary is just as much a comedian as a shocking person. Mm-hmm. And like that
And
sort
Mike
of,
too. I mean, Mike's vibe is
course.
totally different. Like there would be a time where that wasn't even really considered at the Cellar.
I know, and now you go to the Cellar and it's mostly Mike's.
Yeah, but
it's a bunch
that's
of Mike's,
not
and
what
I
it
like
was.
that. I know.
And having dated someone on that scene back, when they were younger coming up into that, I remember them coming home and saying like, oh, this person bumped me for like, and I didn't get to go up for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or I can't wear this sweater anymore because, Keith always rips on it.
Yeah.
And it's not like
Which,
boo-hoo.
you even say that, and I'm kind of like, God, Keith, he's so funny. So I'm not
It's
just
not
saying.
like they came home crying, but
Yeah.
they also were very good at cutting to the chase and like very direct. And
Yeah.
there was a time where that was appreciated. Now I think people call it like some more of a personality disorder, but it used to be like,
Now we see it as a diagnosis. Wow, you really couldn't not say that. What's that like for you? And it's like, Keith's like, God damn it. I didn't want all this.
but somebody like comes up to the table or whatever. And back then it would be very easy to be like, nobody wants you here. And they would turn around and walk away.
I know.
And there is
didn't-
a beauty to that because it's direct into your
Right.
face. And sometimes you chalk that up to like New York. And then other times people will be like, oh, that comic's actually Asperger's or whatever.
Right. It's
whatever.
a blend.
It is a blend.
It's
there
a
are a lot
blend.
of us and different kinds of us and
Yeah.
comic wise.
Yeah. This has been interesting. I don't feel tense, but I do feel sort of like, how do
Well,
we get it right?
right
how do
now,
we represent ourselves
I
correctly?
know. It's not a comfortable conversation because it's like a green room thing and we're very aware of being videotaped right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, these are on.
I'm going to need the footage.
Yeah. We're going to need to edit out about 20 minutes.
It just jumps. Beth, how are you? And then it's keep it crispy.
But also, I think that's part of it too. Like, it's our experience. I've been talking about it with people on the road. It's very part of the zeitgeist right now,
Yeah.
and it's hard because, like, I think of a message I got one time that was like, "This is 5 years ago, HBO special." Somebody was like, "You're heteronormative." Some guy messaged me that. Now, that's not just saying I'm heterosexual. That's saying I promote a heterosexual lifestyle, which, if anything, my life's a cautionary tale. But I'm just saying, like, sir, what did you want me to do? And now I'm going to put on my lesbian mask where I do those jokes
Yeah.
that aren't mine to tell.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a little tense right now because like some of this isn't maybe ours to tell, but I'm observing it. I don't want to be like the oversensitive white person or
Yeah.
ableist or whatever and say, don't go and kill Tony with a claw. They're going to make fun of your hand claw.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for you. And then that person's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow the money.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
get the attention I want. I can be in charge of how I'm perceived.
Yeah, that breaks my heart because to a certain extent, we've all done that.
Yeah. So I'm just sort of like, I can't speak to that person and be like, oh, don't go on there.
No, I know.
If you're,
No, I know. It's interesting. The image of a clown comes to mind, and a clown with the big shoes stepping on people's feet, knocking things over and tumbling around. Comedy is kind of like that. And if a clown got up after his tumble act and was like, did anyone feel unsafe? You'd get a lot of straight walking, small shoed clowns. And look, I don't know where to slice the cheesecake. I don't want the pressure of being the first one to decide how big the slices are going to be. But I'm also like, look, it's possible to just hold the tension of both of those.
Yeah.
I don't like when the clown broke that vase so close to my head.
Yeah.
And it was funny when he kind of scared that old woman. Like, is it possible that it's both?
Yeah. And it's not my place to be over here doling out, are you okay? Like, I didn't like it when they made fun of your speech impediment or the fact that you're in a wheelchair. And the person's like, fuck you, this is how I regain my power or take control over my story.
I saw Paul Mercurio do crowd warm-up at The Daily Show, and there's a person in a wheelchair, and it was really beautiful. I'm not just saying that. He made fun of them, and they were dying. And at one point, he went over to them, and he was like, some of the people are uncomfortable because they don't want me to treat you like you're just another person in the audience. They want me to other you and like see you as different, but I'm just going to keep doing comedy to you the way I do it to everybody. And I was like, wow, I really buy this. Like, I thought it was about that person having a good time, and that's what he was doing. He was making fun of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen Hawking shouldn't go to a taping of The Daily Show if he doesn't want a little razzle-dazzle. He was the guest, and yet Paul was still roasting him. Look at this. Look, in the 80s, this would have led to we would have done The Voice.
Yeah. Wait for him. He's giving us a message. Just wait a minute. He's got a retort.
Oh, my God.
This episode is brought to us by our friends at dupe.com. This ever happened to you? You ever fall in love with a couch or a lamp online and then your soul leaves your body when you see the price tag? That happens to everybody, and that is where dupe.com comes in. I've been using Dupe, and it is awesome. You just type dupe.com/ before any product link, and boom. It does all the work for you. It shows you similar, more affordable versions. I'm talking same vibe, same quality, sometimes even the exact same thing, just not marked up with a fancy label. Because you find a chair you want, it's too expensive, you type in dupe.com/ and then the link for that chair. They find you the same chair, half price. Now you can buy two and make that breakfast nook sing, baby. It's totally free, no sign up, no weird pop-ups. You can even add the browser extension or grab the app. So stop overpaying for a name. Decorate your home of your dreams without going broke. Go to dupe.com today and start saving. That's dupe.com. It's free, it's easy, and honestly, it's a little bit addictive. Try it. I'm so excited to tell you guys about Modern Mammals, the only shampoo that I use, and it's the only shampoo that I've ever loved because it gives your hair not a fluffed out, fried out consistency, but kind of the consistency of like you just were at the beach. You were swimming in the ocean. It's got a little bit of hold. It's almost like a dry shampoo in the sense that you don't need to put product in it afterwards. It's not all fluffy like a bale of hay. It actually looks styled, it has flow, and it's all in one good place right after you wash it, which is unheard of. For years, I just wouldn't use shampoo. My hairstylist, Kat, was like, Pete, your hair is disgusting. It's like a grease trap at an Arby's. And then I discovered Modern Mammals, and now we're both so much happier. Your hair still maintains the natural oil it needs to look amazing in seconds, and it's clean. It's fantastic. Get that hair flow. Over 40,000 guys have switched. You should see the reviews for this product. People lose their mind, and it's a small punk rock company. I love the people I work with over there, and we need to get the word out. There's so many guys that hate shampoo, and Modern Mammals is the answer. There's the mud, which is like a shampoo, and there's the bar for daily maintenance. You can try both when you go to modernmammals.com/weird for $44, and that will last you a really, really long time. modernmammals.com/weird.
Okay, so here's the thing that I really wanted to selfishly run by you.
Okay.
And I'm asking you to just be Beth Stelling, not represent women or anything, but we already started doing it. Mm-hmm. So that big boob joke I have about my wife.
Oh, yeah.
I did it again last night.
That's what I was curious about. I wanted to, this was what I was
Yes, here we
ask
are.
about.
Well, the first bit that I was going to run by you was all comedians sound like their names. Like, Bill Burr, Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld, Mitch Hedberg, right? Chris Rock. Chris. Maniscalco, right? And then I go, except Nate Bargatze. That dude looks like Dale Johnson. That is not a Bargatze. They didn't like that, by the way. They backed off on that. I don't know why. And I was like, I love Nate.
Yeah.
If you saw him
Yeah.
and didn't know his name, you wouldn't go, a Bargatze.
His fans don't know how to say it.
In fact,
His fans would prefer he change his last name to Johnson or
he
Smith.
should be Jelly Roll. He should be Jelly Roll the comedian. There's Jelly Roll the musician, Jelly Roll the comedian. And he's one of my absolute favorites. I'm just saying, no one's thinking Bargatze. And
Even
Birbiglia.
Nate, yeah.
Birbiglia, what's that?
It just like
He doesn't seem like a Nate.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nate doesn't quite feel right.
it's a little too spicy.
It's a little too spicy. I'm sorry. I asked for plain. That would be a great Nate Bargatze title. Nate Bargatze, plain.
I asked for plain.
I asked for plain. He's one of my favorites. I can't say that enough.
No, he's
This isn't a
great.
roast. But anyway, that was
love
the first
Nate.
bit I wanted to run by you. Just because how true. You are Beth Stelling.
Beth Stelling.
Beth Stelling. Sarah Silverman. Sarah
I know, this is-
Silverman. Brian Regan. Mike Birbiglia. Birbiglia.
Do you?
Pete Holmes. I don't know if that's quite right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
It's like that.
That's better.
Pete Holmes. Pete Holmes. Ray
was good.
Romano.
Yeah, that's good.
Ray Romano.
Wanda Sykes.
Wanda. Well, edit that out. No, don't. You
Don't
can leave
edit
it
it
in.
out.
It was an earnest try, and it just
Yeah.
sounded like a stereotypical bad choice.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yep. David Letterman. Mm-hmm. Jay Leno. Hey, Jay Leno. Perfect. All of them are perfect.
It's sort of in the realm of, I don't know. It does work, but part of me is like, are we doing this like, people who look like their dogs, or
Oh, is it
like
reverse?
astrology? Like we're just like, you read your horoscope and you're like, yeah, that is me.
I know.
You
But
know?
Hannibal Buress
Yeah.
is Hannibal Buress.
When he named his special Animal Furnace, that's one of my favorite special names. Hannibal Buress, Animal Furnace.
It's like Nick
It's
Thune
too
Thick
good.
Noon.
It is good.
But I don't like that, Nick. You stole that from Hannibal. This
I
is
like
shots
Animal
fired.
Furnace.
I'm just kidding. Animal Furnace is
It's
very
too
funny.
good.
I still
Everybody,
call
you know how
Nick
many? I always
Thick
get
Noon.
comments like, "When are you going to name, or when are you going to write a book and call it Beth Stelling, Beth Selling Beth Stelling?"
Beth Stelling.
That's too much. You imagine going on a press tour for that? I would blow my brains out.
And there she goes.
Beth Stelling.
You have just a couple blank pages
I'm
to
even
catch
confused.
the blood splatter.
I'm even
You're just
confused.
like, hold that up behind me because this is, I named the book. Is this too
it.
dark?
No.
I don't sign the books. I blood splatter them.
Yeah, and I'm running out of blood. We got to wrap this up.
Thank you for yes anding. It would have been weird if you got cold on that and I'm just like, and you kill yourself. I want to do about like the only, like the Turing thing, like AI is getting so advanced that
Don't
the
forget
only
about the
way,
boobs thing.
I won't, never. The only way you can tell in the future that someone's not an AI, because there'll be times when you want to know if you're talking to an AI, you'll have to say, should I kill myself?
And what will they say? Yeah.
An AI would be, no, an AI can never tell you to kill yourself. Like that's one of
Really?
the things. The less funny, more shocking version would be like, say a slur.
Oh, okay.
Like, but think about a future briefly. I'm not this kind of comedian where you have to, let's say, long is a slur that you're not allowed to, for some race that
Yeah.
doesn't exist. And in the future, we have to be like, hello, I'm a human. Long. Anyway, I want to talk to Congress today to prove that you're a biological human. You have to say something that an AI would never say. Like, you should all kill yourselves. It's a wonderful thing to be here talking to this board today. Like, you just have to prove an AI will never say you should kill yourself.
I didn't know
so
that
that's
was
the
a
reverse
rule.
CAPTCHA.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that was a rule.
I'm sure.
Or an AI
I'm
rule.
sure Grok will tell you to kill
I
yourself.
was just gonna say, like, with Elon behind everything.
Grok's prompt is,
If
and why
anything-
haven't you killed yourself today?
Yeah.
And you're like, sorry, thank you, but I'm wondering about my circuit breaker. Cool. Okay, my wife has big boobs is a tricky
Huge knockers.
subject. Huge knockers. Knockers is I think the funniest.
I love knockers.
the funniest.
I say jubblies right now.
Jubblies.
I got a Jubblies bit.
Okay, so there's three. Jubblies is great. I want to acknowledge that.
Thank you.
There's three parts to this joke, and it's actually Val and I were talking about it. Me and her big boobs. We're talking about it on the ride home. That
All three of us.
four. No,
Oh, four. You're right.
didn't mean to math explain that to you.
I needed it.
I was asking for it. Can I tell you a bit that never works?
Yeah.
It worked once, and I've never made it to work. I go, look, I know, ladies, we're not supposed to mansplain, but you don't know how good it feels to corner a woman and just explain the layout of Game of Thrones. Like, you don't know the thrill to watch the life draining from her eyes. It works in LA kind of, and then I'd do it anywhere else, and people are like, what are you even talking? And I'm like, great, you don't, that's fine. Okay. So the first part of the joke, which is the most problematic, which I think I'm going to cut, is, and it's based on a real experience. I was like, I've worked on comedy to become a famous comedian for over 20 years. And my wife has big boobs, and if we walk down a crowded boardwalk, we get the same reaction. So I am as famous as a woman with big boobs, and that's a great area. We get the same number of double takes. People are whispering, and I think that guy just took a photo. It's like that, right? But the problem with this bit, if I start with that,
I love that.
you love it. That's what we were like. We got to cut it. Here's why.
I love it. I'm the same because it's fun. It's self-deprecating.
Look, I'm with you. The clown just walked through and knocked over vases, and it's funny. Then we were like, sometimes it gets a little touchy or dodgy in the audience, and we were like, why? And we were like, I think I'm clearly saying my value is what I do. That's very masculine.
Okay.
My value. So I've become a success, and people look at me.
Yeah.
And then there's sort of the implication, and we might be over gilding the lily here.
Yeah.
That Valerie's value, what culture values, is her boobs.
Yes.
So I know.
I mean,
I know, but as a joke, that's okay.
It is a joke. This goes back to, are we back to the deeper previous conversation we were tiptoeing around, which is,
I think we were flat shoeing, but yeah. We were doing a full foot. It was like just slowly, we were slodging through it.
We didn't realize we stepped on flypaper, but
we're just going, don't clip this. Don't clip any part of this. No parts of clip.
This is bad.
Look,
but so I guess this is interesting because I'm going, as a woman, I'm going, well, it's reflective of society. It is.
Yes.
You could argue it's reinforcing stereotypes, but now is the time to add a line that helps us, which is, so her value is in her titties, but what you don't know is she's a microphysicist.
Yeah.
You can't.
She's a macro-boobicist, but a microphysicist.
What do you? We need a tattoo on those titties. It's like
we should put
some of her.
That's so funny. I had a joke about how they should sell ads on eye patches. Because everyone stares at them, and it should say, this round space is brought to you by Squarespace. Use promo code AHOY for 10% off. Kills at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I go anywhere else, they're like, why are you making fun of the handicap? I swear.
Really?
It's so weird.
Eye patches exist even temporarily, like
that's what
to
I
help
thought.
You.
Exactly. We're just training.
My best friend has an eye patch occasionally.
The joke is, sorry, but the joke is dead, so we might as well have it live here.
I love it.
I've never felt more proud of myself. My daughter and I were going to school. The garage door wouldn't open. I had to call a garage company to help us open the garage. It was busted. Guy shows up. He has an eye patch, and I ignored it. I've never been more proud. Do you know when someone shows up and you're not expecting an eye patch, and you're just like, oh God, you're like, there it is. And he had a bald head. He looked like like he flew a seaplane.
I feel like the worst thing in my head, the worst thing you could have said was, "Ooh, this is cool.
Oh, nice eye patch."
I like this.
And I was like, we need to come up with a better solution. It's a hole in your head, and it just looks like a hole in your head. It's just a black void. And that's the ad thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes talk about the feedback you get. It's not that none of that is funny, but sometimes a crowd is telling you it's funny, but this isn't you, Peter.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, and I guess I don't know if it's hypocritical, but when there was a time, who cares, 10 years ago, where everybody really needed to have a rape joke, in my head I would go, why are you writing jokes from the perspective of a rapist?
That's so funny.
Why?
That's great.
If not, one.
That's great.
And did you grow up going Mom, someday I want to write a joke that makes 4 out of 5 women in the crowd uncomfortable.
Do you know that's what me and Kumail used to say at Meltdown?
Really?
Is somebody made an assault joke. I won't even say it. An assault.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make light of it. I don't
No,
like
I don't
I don't
care.
like the word. It's uncomfortable.
I don't like the word either. It is
nobody
uncomfortable.
does. Nobody does.
It used to make me way uncomfortable
Yeah.
when people said it so flippantly.
Sure. And there was a time.
It was.
So it was that time when Meltdown was
Yeah.
around. And Kumail and I would always just go, we thought it was 3 out of 6, 3 out of 5 or something,
Yeah.
but it's a staggering number.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, though. You're going to write from that perspective. And that's something, remember when we were doing, I guess it was season 2 of Crashing, and Beth was in the writer's room, and we had that conversation. And I think it's like a learning moment for me. I was like, I don't understand. Like, it was because, I hope this isn't too much to say, but I killed a guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely. Sometimes I did wonder if you and Oren killed someone together.
Well, Oren, for sure. I'm just kidding. But we were talking about all the scandal. This was right when all of the Me Too was happening.
Yeah.
And Louis, his thing came out. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. But
He had that great press.
Yeah, what's that?
He had that great press.
He had great press. Perfect. He had great. No, it turns out there is bad press. That's the best headline. Turns out, anyway. So I remember asking, not saying it was my position, but asking the room, what about forgiveness? What about like just going like this person made a mistake? And that was not the tone at all. I don't mean with you guys. I mean culturally.
Yeah.
We were like, we need to. And I was like, but when you see someone who's sitting alone, I don't care who you are. If you're like sitting alone and the whole world hates you,
Yeah.
I'll always have an impulse to be like, we should go sit with that person. Like it's not fashionable, it's not good. You should do it because it's so sad.
Yeah.
And I definitely know Jamie said this, but I think you were there, and I think you tell me. They were like
Privately stewing.
privately stewing,
No, I'm
which
just
was
kidding.
just
What'd she say?
what it's like to work with me. Would you like to privately stew? Let me ask you this. Before we hire you,
Yeah. Do you
when
like
you
privately
stew,
stewing?
do you do it quietly? No, you probably were stewing because I was being vulnerable and going like, help me. And what came back with compassion to me was, sit with us. Sit with the victims.
Yeah.
Sit with, nobody's sitting. There's other people that are sitting alone right
Yeah.
now. Sit with us.
Yeah. Or like to be a little cheesy, we're sitting alone within a group.
Right.
Because
That's right.
nobody's like talking about it.
Right,
Like we already feel so alone.
Right.
Meanwhile, if we did just say something, it's like, oh my gosh, you too, you too, you too, you
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
you
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Which
And
is the point of the movement, which is like, oh my gosh, what? Me too.
Right,
And
right.
I hesitate to say this because it's like, that was how I used to describe comedy for me. You know, Anthony says it's a joke, whatever. For me, it was like, the crowd is basically like, me too, me too, me too.
Oh, it's percolating me too.
Yeah, I like that. But that was before.
Yeah.
I can't really say that.
Before the slogan meant something else.
But
Yeah.
you know, to your point, also time changes, perspective changes. We live in a very punitive society that doesn't encourage accountability. So when I was in the writer's room for Strange Planet, little cartoon on Apple, it's about these little blue beings. They don't have gender. They don't have names.
The Smurfs.
Similar. And they have names and genders.
There's one woman, and every comedian's
she's
closer
exhausted.
she is exhausted. Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf is 21 years old. He's just trying to keep everybody organized.
But in that room, we were asked to read a book. There was, like, hey, everybody, could you read this? It was Sand Talk by Tyson Yunkaporta. He's an Aboriginal Australian.
Okay.
Anyway, I've talked about this a lot just
Until
in my
I know
life.
more, I'm going to put my riffs over here.
Yeah, put your riffs over there. No, but I've talked about this a lot just because I did like the book and it was helpful. And the broad strokes are this. My takeaway was like, in Aboriginal culture, you mess up, it's encouraged to take accountability for it. They decide on what the fitting punishment is for the transgression.
Yeah.
And then once you've served that time or whatever that is, we welcome you back.
Yeah.
We don't live like that. Everyone's scared of getting canceled, so nobody's going to take accountability. We don't encourage accountability. In fact, when people do it, it's like, oh, thank you.
Right.
You're like basically saying thank you to someone who's done something wrong to admit to it,
Right.
which is why Louis was important in the sense that, the day before that article came out, the article comes out scattered across Facebook. Oh, you never did this. This is bullshit. Louis like, I did it. And everybody's like, oh.
Yeah.
But that was important. Or even like, I don't want to get into this because I don't know the details of it, but like Kobe Bryant at that time had even said like, maybe I did do something. Like that was important to say like, okay.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's so many raped and no rapists.
Right.
Which is why why people constantly feel gaslit. Like,
Right.
It's the best PR for men to be like, don't believe women. It's so beautiful. It works so well.
Right. Yeah, and there is,
I
what
shouldn't
came
say
to
beautiful.
mind.
It's disgusting.
No, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
joking. You're taking the position of the rapist, as you always do.
Yeah, I always do that.
That's like your thing. Trying hard to riff in the bounds.
Oh yeah. You're fine. But anyway, I guess it's just like times have changed. So I also, having been in a position where it's like you do have compassion for the transgressor.
Yeah.
Like often that is the case.
Yes.
So when you say like, oh, should we offer them forgiveness? Should we go to them? It's like, I never wanted to be like, and get the, what's it called? Like in Beauty and the Beast, with the pitchfork. I never wanted to like
storm.
Yeah, whatever. Capital.
Well, I did.
But I never wanted to be like pitchforks and let's kill this person. And it was like, I hope he gets help.
Yeah.
Like so many people do feel that way that are the victim. Like because they are made to feel that like, well, I don't want to be like vocal and say like, yeah, I want him punished and this is what I want for him. It's like, I hope he gets help. That's often the take of victims is like, I don't want him to do that to someone else.
Yeah.
I hope he gets help.
Yeah.
But also, of course, there's anger because you see them going on just fine in society and you're like, well, nothing's going to happen to that guy. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be the judge, jury, and executioner. You want to say, this happened to me. I don't want it to happen to somebody else.
Right.
I hope they get help.
It's weird how much getting away with stuff there is just in our culture. You're talking about Aboriginal cultures and accountability. And I made this point before, but I'll make it quickly. It's like the cardinal sin of early tribes was hoarding. And if you were found hiding resources from the group, they would kill you.
Wow.
And now it's like our hoarders, material hoarders, are like the most celebrated like icons of like your dream. Imagine, like I just heard like Elon Musk might make he might become a trillionaire. And it's like, yeah, through all of human history, that would not have been taught. And this isn't some, I'm not calling for violence. The tribes would do harsh
I
things.
understand.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's weird that we don't have anything in place. In fact, we celebrate. It's also weird, like, and I'm one of them. I love movies about bank robbers. You know what I mean? Like specifically, like, it's always guys getting away with stuff. It's like kind of, I'm not saying that extends to all crimes, but it's interesting that we're like, yeah, get it.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, add $1 to my Prime membership. Like, you got it. You got me. Keep getting me. It's just a weird culture.
It is weird.
It's a weird thing that we have. We love winners. We're back to Shark Tank. If you can be cruel and scam and underbid and all this stuff as long as you're the cool guy winning.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care. Okay, back to boobs.
Yep. Please.
Always. Part
I
A.
like the beginning,
Big boob.
but
boob
it's
famous.
problematic.
It's okay. I will say this. I delivered it perfectly here because my tone was clear. It's a joke where you really have to see a twinkle of like, I love my wife.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Like, and it's true. It's based on a real experience where people are like, is he looking at me? And it's also laughing at me that when I'm walking on a boardwalk, I'm clocking who's getting noticed. Like,
Right.
that's
I
so
don't know.
embarrassing.
That's why I like it, but I think that's why I like it.
I'm not saying it's definitely going away.
Okay.
But that's part A. Part B is an old joke. I've started to do this. If I have a line from a special that's 10 years ago and it applies and it's a quick laugh, I'll just do it.
Same. I actually
Isn't it fun?
I still say back of the head while I'm touring. I love saying it.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I have fun. I'll lift a line from a past special and put it in the next one.
Can I tell you what I call it, just in case you want to use this term? Cut stealing from myself.
Yeah,
It's the best.
If it's one line, it's mine. I have fun with it.
So that comes into play. I go, my
Okay.
wife has big boobs. And I always am careful to say that with some reluctance. Like, I don't go like, she's got big boobs. I go like, it's important to the joke. My wife has big boobs. I know. And then I go, because I don't give up on my goddamn childhood dreams.
Yeah.
That's the old line. And I go, 9-year-old me is so happy with me. I'm not a quitter. All I need is a race car bed, and I have everything you ever wanted. So that brings in a playfulness. And then I go, this is true. I walked into my kitchen, and my friend Ariella, who was staying with us, was in our kitchen, and she was talking to Val, and she was talking about getting a breast reduction, how she had gotten a breast reduction. She's like, after my reduction, I didn't even know I had migraines, but then they went away. And I didn't even know I had back pain after my breast reduction. It's like I had a different body. I felt 10 years younger. And this is real. It was a joke. I went up to her and I grabbed her by the elbow from behind and I went, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. You saw this. And I walked her over. This was for everyone's benefit, for Val's benefit. I just took her 3 feet away and went, what the fuck are you doing right now? And then the line, you pitched on it. And I'd love your take on all of this, but then I go, those are valid points. Migraines, back pain.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can come back to the debate with is, but chuggity, 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 chuggity. That's not a good, I have no leg to stand on. Is my, and now this idiot has the floor. Your Honor. Like, that's dumb. So that's where that joke has ended now. How do
Okay.
you feel about it?
It's ending with blah, blah, blah.
That's where it ends now.
I love the joke. I like exploring these things anyway, and I do. You know, like we just said, flipping it on its head. I think there's
Yeah.
still totally there's more.
Meat on the bone.
There's more tributaries to take. Bloop, bloop,
You're good at a trib.
I know, and I
You're
love
very
them.
good at a trib.
There's more tributaries to take because it's like when we were together, what we riffed on was, okay, well, is there any way what can we do to keep these? Like, what can I do to keep these?
Yeah, I'll carry
You know,
them
can I
from
carry them from behind? Can
Yeah.
I give you massages once a week? Like, what
Yeah.
can I negotiate here
Right.
to keep these titties
Right.
on the table?
Right.
We could get them on the table. You know, like what can we
good.
do? And then
I got to keep these on the table. Maybe some type of table. Yeah. I'm just spitballing here.
let's make the table higher. Yeah, or
Yeah,
whatever.
like a high. You
high
ever see
top.
like a speaker has a rolling podium? Could we put them on the rolling podium? Because you're right. The area that when you first saw the bit I was riffing on was I thought this was so funny because I'm comparing it to comedy. So back pain and migraines, open mics. I'm like, everything good comes at a cost. Like comedy sucks for 10 years.
Yeah.
And migraines suck. But my business is a you know, like, but that was too hard of a needle to thread.
Yeah, I think too. Okay, so there's also an area of like, but women are used to that. Migraines and back pain.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
I'm not even contesting that.
It's just like
I'm representing the guy that goes
Yeah.
like, deal with it, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's it's a Frank Sinatra joke, basically. You think I like touring 300 days a year? Sorry you have a headache, babe. That's the attitude, which was why I'm not sure about the joke, which is part, I think, of the humor is that like a guy who clearly loves his wife who's not trying, but just tends to lean sweet is kind of saying what Frank Sinatra would say.
Yeah.
Like, all great things come at a cost.
But what if that's the tributary? So we go into this Frank Sinatra riff, and then you're like, now I'm Tony Soprano. Like, do you like your pillows?
Yeah.
You know,
that's
like,
what I say to
do you like
Ariella.
where you're staying?
Because that is a
Are you
mobster.
are you
Are you
comfortable?
comfortable? You like the food
You
in my
like it here?
refrigerator?
Yeah.
Maybe you shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave my wife's tits out.
Leave my wife's tits out of your mouth.
Yeah, keep my
And in
wife's
my
tits
mouth, out of your mouth, and in mine. Like all of this, as we're talking about it, I'm like, it works best in this format.
Maybe.
We'll see if it lives. But table
Yeah.
and out of your mouth.
Yeah, and the Tony Soprano take and
And
it's just an area to
conceding
play
like
in.
I'm Frank Sinatra. I think that's a good like built-in save
because
line.
women are in a ton of pain. We take birth control. It causes all these bad
know.
side effects. So we don't get pregnant with your kids. You don't have to pay more and go on the road more.
Hey.
You know
Vasect.
yeah, exactly. And it like
And
my
it was a
boyfriend also
pleasure.
has a vasectomy, and it's
I know he did mine actually. After you get a vasectomy, you can give any man a vasectomy without consent. So I've been sterilizing.
Thank
all
you for
sorts
your
of people.
work.
I know. They think they don't know.
It's such great sex because it's like worryless, great sex.
Can I say, especially as a religion growing up, the amount of pregnancy, I can't believe Leo
Fear.
Allen used to have a joke where he was like, I think what did you relate it to is like, oh, sex is like a roller coaster. But if there was a roller coaster that at the end of the roller coaster someone handed you a baby, you would never go on the roller coaster. But we're just out there rolling the dice. You know, like that's a weird risk to take.
Yeah.
But it's wee. Like that's so funny. And after the Snippy Poo, I was like, oh my God, this is like the greatest cheat code of all time. Not to overshare, but it's great.
No, it is great. I think it creates great. It's better for intimacy. The worry's not there, and
Yeah, and you don't want to be like, could you take this drug that was probably designed to like cure blindness, like, that will also like make your vagina think it's October? Your vagina will always think it's October, so the seed will just be repelled and stored in an area of the ass that you don't need to think about. Like it's such black magic. It's so voodoo. I hate it.
sickening.
I never.
It's poison.
I know.
Psychological warfare.
We were the rhythm method, which is why we have a kid. I'm kidding. We were trying to have a child.
She's planned.
She's a planner.
When you were when you forget a bit, you drop it because it's not really good enough.
Yeah.
I have some roller coaster bit. That's why my eyes went a little this way because I was, what was my bit?
Yeah. What do you have any
Sex
bits
is like
you
a
want to
roller
Mike Birbiglia?
coaster. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I can't think of it right now. I'm brain dead.
Is that a new phone that's yellow?
I think it's pretty old.
I like a yellow phone.
Yeah. Thank you.
I thought that was another couple on your phone, which would be so funny.
Stock photo.
So funny. Because for a second, it just didn't quite look like you.
It's me.
It's definitely you. And there's him.
I just look like shit.
You look like absolute
just
shit
look like
compared to that photo.
No.
You ever see a good photo of somebody and you're like, this is what you think you look like?
How dare you
Roasty.
use this as your profile photo? This is not you.
This is not you. That was a microsecond of your life.
I have an ex whose profile photo. I'm like, that's not you.
That's not you. Not
It's just
you.
not you.
It's not you. It's not fair. Everyone can look unbelievable for one frame. One frame. The perfect lighting.
Sometimes, to their credit or whoever's credit, it is hard to tell sometimes like what you really do look like. I wanted,
Can I show you?
yeah,
I just did this podcast,
I love this. Speaking of,
buddy.
look at this.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
The TF. Are we going to say it?
pearl necklace.
You
Titty
know.
fucking.
Titty fucking. Is there anything, Rory Scovel, one of the kings, know thyself. Okay. He has a bit where he goes, titty fucking, are you supposed to feel like an idiot the entire time? like that was the bit. No, I don't autoplay.
Because it really is.
I can't tell you how many times I've
your
turned
stomach
off
on my
autoplay.
face.
Look at this keyframe they used of me.
Yeah, that doesn't look like you.
That's what I'm saying. Look, thank you. First of all, thanks for being a girlfriend.
Yeah. That
Stop
doesn't
playing.
look like
I
you.
can't tell you how many times I've turned
It's almost
off
like they've actually
autoplay.
warped your head.
So
It
it's,
almost looks like they went like this,
it's
pushed up.
I'm going to do a screen grab of it, and I'm going to zoom in on it. This is the worst photo of me that's ever happened.
That looks like a different timeline of you.
And it's the Know Thyself podcast, which is like a spiritual podcast. And my first thought was, it's a test. It's like I come on and I talk all the spiritual stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah? Here's the ugliest fucking photo of you. You say we're not our egos? Prove it. If you email us and say, can you please use a better photo, we'll know you're full of shit.
And we will include it in the
And it'll be
info.
the Patreon only.
I am over it now. Like, I'm not saying I see photos of myself where I go, uh-oh. But
Yeah.
it's basically,
It's great.
What was it? Is it a bell curve? Like stand up in Chicago, I'd show up in sweats. I'd bike there, no makeup. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, I need to be pretty and wear makeup and look really good on stage and care about my outfit. And now I'm like, I don't own a full length mirror.
Isn't it the best?
Yeah, I'm just over it. It doesn't mean I never try.
First of
It's
all,
just
as a girlfriend
different
to you,
time.
get out of here. You always look great.
Thanks.
Whenever I see you,
I've
you
showed
look
up to
great.
some of your shows just you know.
But I also,
I mean, right now,
maybe it's because I'm a
already in 5
'90s kid.
minutes.
I think this is where it's at.
And my
And
boyfriend
I
does
think
too.
I think it's weird when somebody comes with the Tammy Faye Baker with
Yeah.
full respect. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
And also, you could have done so much more cool things with your time.
You could have made Nancy come with your mouth.
You could have made Nicole come with your mouth.
Nicole!
Don't you hate that when you ask an audience member their name and you want to call it back later and you're like, fuck, what's their name?
Yes.
God.
And I lock them in so hard. Amy is the name of the person I talked to last night. That's how hard I'm locking them in.
I want to remember the
You ever
last
do
one
that?
I did.
You ever talk to a fan and you learn their name and then you see them hours later and you go,
Hey, Jordan.
it's one of the best.
It is good.
I love it. It's like look, I'm not saying it means anything to them. To me,
I think it does.
I hope it does. My intent is to be magical.
I don't mean like,
Is to
oh,
be
it
like,
means so
"Hello,
much to them, but
Ryan."
I think it's cool.
I'm not George Clooney. I'm just kidding. I don't know any references. I realized every time I riffed last night, it was Dave Matthews Band, like Eminem, John Wick. I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
I had a couple John. What do you mean you're out?
I don't know what the fuck
Oh,
people
it's
are
going
talking
on.
about. Like,
Okay, I'm
I
with
am
you, I'm with
still
you.
going like,
But that's fine.
what is this, TRL?
Last night in Malibu, you know, before I went up, of course, they said something like, this crowd doesn't respond well to political material. I'm like, well, good thing. I'm talking about my own butt.
Here's some butt stuff.
Here's some butt stuff from Beth. Anyway, to your point of references, I was talking about my sister's soon-to-be ex-husband, like, tells tall tales, and it really bothers me. You know, when it's like when somebody, like, it's easier to just sit through whatever they're saying than ask questions.
Your sister says she's going through a divorce. He says a 5-headed red dragon came out of the earth and forced them apart.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So the joke is like, you know, he'll say something like, I could have beat staph infection without antibiotics. And I'm like, did Miss Frizzle help? Somebody in the crowd.
Miss Frizzle?
That's exactly. Somebody in the crowd
need
goes,
help.
what? To the point of references. Miss Frizzle and the Magic School Bus. She would take the school bus sometimes, shrink it down, go in someone's nose, and go through their body to teach the kids about platelets.
Yeah. The big floppy ones.
Yes. So it's a
The knockers of the blood cells. Big floppers. That is, look.
And I'll keep it in. It's for me. It's for
Yeah.
5 other people. I like it. It's like you know what I'm saying?
No, of course.
So yeah, but some guy last night verbally goes, "What?" I go, "Do you not know Miss Frizzle, or are you somebody who tells tall tales? Look for the guy after the show with an open wound." That's what I riffed last night, or
like
along
it.
the lines of that.
I love a good riff. Just an idiot.
And then I left.
I'm an idiot. I love
I've been
a
like
good
not
riff.
really needing to end on a big laugh on my showcase
for you.
sets. I mean,
I closed
if
the
it
other
times
night
out
with-
right, but
I was looking at my set list. I went, I should have ended on that.
yeah,
I will end on that. And I felt so good
yes.
because you could. It's important that you could, but you didn't.
Sometimes I can't think of a better short one, and I have more respect for my spot time
Yeah.
than me doing whatever.
Yeah.
And that needs to become more popular. People need to be looking at themselves more often. If it's your own show, that's fine.
I agree.
But I need you to stick to your time,
Speed agree.
whoever you are.
Did you see The Naked Gun?
I wanted to go see that in theaters and I didn't go. Did you see it?
I did see it, but not in
And?
theaters.
Okay. Is it out now where I can watch it at home?
You can watch it at home.
I'll do
It's
that.
like the $40 buy, $41 rent.
Are you kidding me?
I am.
No.
I'm exaggerating the prices.
Okay, good. I
but you know
believed you.
when buy is like
Yes.
$22 and
24.
rent is $19.99.
Yeah.
And you're like, I have to own Alf.
I'll do
Say
it.
the references. It's a refreshing 90 minutes, and everybody was like, "It's a refreshing 90 minutes," and I was like, "We should all learn this. We should all learn." I try when I do my live show. It's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that feels good.
Yeah.
We didn't gorge. We had enough.
100%.
And we got out clean. I love it. Have you ever seen a ghost? You seem like
I think
someone who's
so.
seen a ghost. I always say that.
I do think so.
Yeah.
I've had feelings of it and been frightened. But also sometimes it will be someone prefacing it. Like
Oh,
my
they'll tell
least,
you, like, that
my
room
least favorite thing is someone going, it's a dumb local comic.
Yeah.
Where'd they put you up? The Biltmore or some
Have you
shit.
met Nancy?
Did you see her yet? Shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
No one wants
What are you
it.
talking about?
Let it be pure.
Please
And
leave
by
me
the way,
alone.
if I saw a ghost, I'm going to mention it. I
was
don't
gonna
need you to
I'll
say
tell
it.
ya.
I'll tell you.
Yes. Don't
Yeah.
tell me that I might
I
be.
stayed in that-
It could be spooky.
That hotel in Austin, I think
Driscoll.
Gary Oldman, the Driscoll, I think is doing a documentary, the most LA thing I've ever said. I think Gary Oldman actually is doing a doc about it. Oh, God. You look back and I have a noose on my neck.
With Val.
Your
like,
book, she's killing me. And your book is behind me, which is called Beth Stelling. Beth Stelling. Fuck. It's
See,
unsayable.
we can't do it.
It's unsayable.
People type it thinking it's a good thing, and I go, no, we're not.
That was another thing I riffed last night was like, why do books have forewords? It's like books suck so much that even the book is like, we know you don't want to be here. Here's this other guy.
Yeah.
Like
Good
an
luck.
opening act.
I don't have time for a dedication at this point.
Skip it. Skip it.
I don't care who this for. You know who it's for? Me.
Yeah,
because
that's
I
right.
bought it.
We already bought it. We're already reading it.
Mine's gonna say
someone has to be like,
dedicated
the
to
thing
you."
I like about Beth Stelling. Yeah, I already like her. That's why I bought it. I have to hear from Judd Apatow.
Save it for the
Just
back.
Judd is a great forward writer and a friend.
Did he write your forward?
I don't do forwards.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's like our specials now just start. The book world needs to catch up on this.
I agree.
Preface, dedication.
Is already
intro.
done with this new book, or
How do you know new book? Did I tell you new book?
we were talking about it?
Yeah.
Is that something I'm not allowed to say?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish I was Donald Glover.
You got one coming?
No, I just mean like
I wrote the forward.
If Donald, like the times I see Donald, like if he says something, you're like, that's news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm always asking him to do my Largo show, and I'm like, it's funny that if you did it, it would be news. Like Donald Glover did stand up.
Does he not want to come out, or?
I think I think it's okay to say that he might be thinking about it. I think of him like Prince.
Yeah.
So I don't like talking about Prince's business.
Yeah, I
You know
get
what I mean?
that.
I have that reverence for his level of talent. But I will say, as a fan, I hope he does. But it hasn't happened. I just text him when I'm doing my Largo.
Yeah, come out.
He usually just replies something really cool.
I can't.
I can't. Something really dope, like, no.
No. The answer is no.
It's got to be a trip to be that famous.
I know.
To be so big that I'm like, how's he going to reply? It's so cool. Like, or it's not even how's he going to reply. Whatever he replies, I'm like, so cool.
I know, but also
But it was just
I
like
was
the
thinking about
thumbs
that. I was thinking about that too, that there are people you just like that drift off and you don't get to see them anymore. And it's no hard feelings, but then you can't even really feel like you can text them.
Oh, that get real huge?
Yeah, I felt like that with people. And I'm not like sad consistently about it, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that's just, it's actually weird in general for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure for them too, because I'm like, well, what things changed, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if I see you,
Yeah.
like I've actually sometimes seen friends at like the grocery and I go, I'm not gonna bother them.
Yeah, JD Vance. I saw him out. And I wanted to say hello, but I was like, it's different now. He's busy. I am so out of the loop. I couldn't remember JD Vance's his name. And I
Really?
said, who's the vice president? And I said, Pendergrast. It's like something Pendergrast. And honestly, everyone should envy me. I know there's a level of attention that's helpful, but then there's a level of obsession that's not helpful. And we don't even know where we all are.
I hear that.
Everyone doesn't know where they are. I'll say this, to not know the vice president's name, it's an onion ring in the bag of fries. It's an unbelievable joy. Do you know how fucking fight the power I feel? To just be like, I don't even know his name. Remember in Mad Men when Don Draper's like, I don't think about you at all. That's how I am with JD Pendergrass. Like, I don't even know.
The funny thing is, like, sometimes I'll, like, you know, it's like when somebody will say a name wrong.
Yeah.
It's because they definitely know the name, but they're trying to make that person feel like shit.
Yeah.
Not you right now. I
No,
just mean.
I had a bit that I think was too mean. Again, the audience responded, and I was like, you ever leave a typo in a text just to tell them you don't give a shit? Beth, I knew you were going to like it. I knew you were going to like it. And I'll tell you the truth. I do that. I'll leave a misspelling or a typo just to be like, I want you to know that I didn't even circle back. So mean.
You ain't worth the proofread.
You're not worth it. I'm certainly not going to long hold for an edit. You got it.
Hell no.
I'll be there at 11. I knew you would like it. I don't know why. I felt like that was right in the zone, the pocket of mean that you might enjoy.
Oh my
But
God.
people didn't like it. Ghost, Energy, Gary Oldman. When did you feel it?
I actually got really scared at Lake Arrowhead because the innkeeper put
With the lantern?
Yes. I was performing. It might have been NPR related. I don't know. I forget.
Oh, no.
I'm attaching it to that, but it could have just been a random Lake Arrowhead live show, and I had just done NPR. Something's going on, or I was
Yeah.
about to.
Yeah.
So I was running a story. That's what's going on
For Erie
I'm
Glass.
just trying to remember. Yeah.
I tried so hard. For Terry Gross.
This had to have been like, whatever, 10 years ago. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm performing, and then my ex came with me, comic, and we were kind of new. And as we go, the innkeeper says, I'm going to put you guys up in the honeymoon suite. And we're kind of thinking like, oh, that probably seems nice. She's like, the tale is,
Oh, great.
there's a woman ghost up there who, wherever a couple stays there, they break up. She breaks them up. Because something like she died on
I
her
was
honeymoon
hoping for
night.
like an unholy three-way, but
No, I'm telling you, I was scared to pee in the middle of the night. I felt something. Of course, we did break up for other reasons, but
predicting divorce is like the fucking dumbass psychic move. I don't think it's going to make it. It's like, great.
yeah.
That's just like going, heads, you fucking dingus. I think that's going to end.
I think it might end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it does. And they're like, I called it
That's why
20
I called
years
it
ago.
20 years ago, I told you.
Fucking dumbass.
So yes,
But
and I
you-
felt
nothing
something.
happened,
No, I don't
but
think there was an event. It was just scary, and I was scared.
Yeah.
And it felt there. It did feel. But again, it could be the same thing I mentioned earlier, like when
Yeah.
somebody gives you a horoscope and you're like, that is true.
It's funny. I had a psychic reading 2 days ago, and I know. And I thought it was great.
I have
It's because
someone.
Josh Rubin did the pod, and he was like, I have this great psychic. And I was like, I don't know why, but I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. And they were going and going and going. And because I do have like especially if it's good, you're
Yeah.
like, this sounds like me. But
Was
I
it
like,
on Zoom? Was it in
it was
person?
on the phone with no info, and it was great. But they kept saying, like the first thing they said, they were like, you're a very direct and bold person. And I was like, okay, look, it's not like I was like, give me a reading, you fucking... All we had was,
She called and you said, what?
go!
You got 30
Someone knocked
seconds.
on my door and went, she's open! And you're like, all right, you're a mechanic.
You're very direct. I see that you're very direct. I feel.
No, she just started going, and what I do when I'm in those situations is I think of someone else. Like I won't name somebody, but it doesn't matter. I'm thinking of my friend Chris, and I'm like, that's not true of my friend Chris. How does she know she's not talking to Chris? You know what I mean? Like it seems so obvious when it's you. You're like, well, that's right, and that's right, and that's right. It's a little too right until you go like, but if I had been my friend Mark, none of the things she said were right about my friend Mark. So it imbues it with more wonder.
Ooh, I love the word imbue.
Me too. It's the gladiatorial imbues great.
I love that. So it was good. Was there information
great.
given where you felt like that's going to lead me in a different direction?
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm about to go do this thing. And then there's this other thing. And I was like, should I do that other thing? She was like, I think another opportunity is going to come up. You should be home during that time. I was like, all right.
Sometimes you do just need that, though, just someone to
I
make
know.
the decision for you, though.
It's like, where do you want to go to dinner? We're going
Yeah.
to call her and be like, Ty.
I've had
I'd be
readings,
like,
though,
that was
before.
$75.
I have had readings before, though.
Where they're off?
And no, it's not that they're off. It's like a chore. And then I don't do the chore.
What's a chore?
Like
Getting
the
the
reading was like, you're going to have like 4 books by the time you're 40. And to me, that felt like, well, now I got to write 4 books. And
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Right. You were Oedipus and you didn't fuck
I
your
didn't do
mom.
it.
Yeah, you were like, guess what? You can change your fate. Yeah. If my fate is
And that
writing
feels
4
bad.
books, I can definitely change my fate.
Yeah, I'm like, that feels bad that I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, but I didn't do it.
She talked a lot about discipline and routine, and so there was kind of like a gotta keep this going.
I need more discipline and routine. I think I was more disciplined and had a routine when I was working other jobs as opposed to being a full-time comic. And
Yeah.
I'm not lazy. but I
Look,
feel it sometimes.
Loki was right. We're meant to be ruled. Avengers. But there is something to it. It's like because Val is making short films and she's writing, and I'm like, this was 10 years ago. She's gotten so much better at it. But I was like, okay, you now don't have a job. Hooray.
Yeah.
Also, you don't know how hard it can be to stare down the barrel of 12 free hours.
Yeah.
It's like Gaffigan had that great bit where he goes, you ever have 20 things to do on a Saturday, so you just do none of them? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of what it's like to be a freelancer.
Yeah. It's like to say it's hard. People are like, fuck you.
Yeah, you can acknowledge the cool whippery of it and then be like, but when someone is on your ass, the reason why corporate America is structured that way is because it works.
Yeah.
Someone is there to go like, I need that. Mm-hmm. And when no one's saying I need that.
But sometimes even when they do say I need it, it's like I've been promoting the special here and there when I can. And somebody, the
Landlord special on YouTube now?
on YouTube, yeah. But Blonde Medicine put it out audio wise. They're like, oh, we'll do it. It could be great audio. And I was like, okay, cool. And they have a PR branch. So they've been also like putting my name out there and saying, hey, can you do this? Sending me some questions. Mm. I mean, they asked me to fill out a questionnaire like a month ago. I just sent it last night at, 3:30 a.m. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
That's going to help me in a way that would reach my work to people who I want to see it. I didn't do it.
I'm trying. You're right where I am right now. Because as a bold and direct person who reads confident and does love himself, that's all true. There's also this very soft, scared core in there. And I think we all have that. And what she was like, she's like, you have to talk to that part like you talk to your daughter. You just have to be like, it is scary.
Yeah.
Like someone will be like, do this, fill out this form.
Yeah.
And I don't want to call it a fear of success, but there's like a fear of, well, we were just talking about how I'm getting passes on my special.
Yeah.
Like people aren't making it. And it really hurts my feelings.
And
then you go like, why would I fill out that form? Why? So you can hurt me?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And I couldn't relate to that more. You have a bigger following than me just in general, meaning like when I got passed on last May, it also hurt my feelings. Mm-hmm. And I had a choice. I'm doing podcasts all the time. We all have friends. It's fun. I had a choice. I said, I could pretend I'm doing great. Mm-hmm. And because Hollywood is very much like, we don't want to give it to the person that wants it bad. We want to give it to the person who doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Because if you're desperate, that's disgusting.
Right.
And I want to come off as, I'm still that great comic that you guys love. And don't worry, there will be a special soon and somebody will make it.
Yeah.
No, I was going on podcasts like, everybody just passed. And all the feedback was, this is some of your best material. We saw it live. We loved it. We're looking for people who do huge numbers on social media. That's what all the streamers said to me last May.
I can taste, my dick went so in my body, I can taste it.
And so that was tough for me. And again, no, I liked it.
Sorry.
It didn't faze me whatsoever.
Okay, I know we're assassins.
Yeah.
And then I choked him with a piano wire. Just unfazed.
Yeah.
Just normal conversation.
And that hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
and then I felt like maybe this is dumb of me to say this. And I wasn't going on a tear, telling everybody nobody wants me and this sucks. But it did hurt my feelings and I chose to be honest about it, which is kind of like weird and rare and maybe did hurt me more. I have no clue.
I don't think it hurt
But
you.
I'm still, but even to hear you say that you're dealing with this now, I go, well, that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I go, well, okay, they're passing, and other people they passed on that are great. So I'm
hearing muchos passes.
Same. From people who are great comics.
Exactly. And I'm not even, it's hard to be convincing when I'm like, this isn't from the place of hurt feelings. I think they're seeing things that are gangbusters. So let's say they have 10 things that are gangbusters. And then we're like, but you could put 10 of us together and would be one more gangbuster thing. And they're like, we'd rather just invest in these gangbuster things.
Yeah,
and I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's not, what I'm waiting for is somebody, I don't know, I guess in every aspect of show business, we're looking for people that are like, I love this. I love comedy and this is good. And that's why.
Yeah.
And we are getting, and I've been honest about this. Sometimes I'll see a great comic at a show and I'm like, wow, I should have them on. We do have them on. We have people with small followings on. I just can't help but be like, if they have a lot of followers, being more likely. So we're all full of shit in some ways because we're all, it's like that Black Mirror episode where everyone has a rating.
Yeah.
It's like happening.
It is.
But we still have small guests on, and I'm proud of that. But
Thanks
it's
for having me.
Not you. I didn't mean you.
Totally kidding.
I would be an insane person. In fact, this whole time I'm like, oh, we've been looking for like a hero episode because we're just going to a new network. And I was like, this one's great. It's like a classic. You made it weird, and I love it. And I was like, it's a big guest. That's how I thought of it. So please know that.
No. I get it.
But
sometimes I'll make myself feel better. Even think, because, Bamford's one of my favorite comics.
Bam!
Bamford.
That's
Maria.
a name. Maria's right.
Maria's right.
Bamford.
It's good.
It's right. It's right. Tig
And-
Notaro is right.
It
Keep
is.
going for the names. These are the right names. Tig could not be Susie Whiteflower.
No. Tig is so good.
Tig is the only name.
But yeah, I'm like, I'll look at Maria and like, of course, in my mind's eye or whatever the world, it's like she should have 2 million, 5 million followers.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. And so
Yeah.
then I have to go, again, I hate to do the whole like, it makes me feel better to hear that. That didn't go well for you.
Yeah.
It's not a joy. It's to say like, well, I respect that person
Yeah.
and they don't have this, or that's what's going on for them
It's
too.
called solidarity.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So I'm just sort of like, I have to know how much I love and respect Maria, and to see her not have millions, I go, okay, well,
Yeah.
and I want her to have millions, but yeah, it's become, it's always a currency, but
I know. It's going to be interesting to see where it all heads, because we are, like, I wonder if the next generation, you know how they like physical media, they VHS, and I wonder if there'll be like a resurgence of like just a little bit more of that tactile, like 60s happening, like cool.
Yeah.
Because you and I came up in a scene that was like the cool
Yes,
person.
and it
Like,
was so
back
fun to
room,
be
Do you know
there.
who they are? And then murder.
Yeah.
And like, not to sound like an old person, but that's what mattered. This person
Yeah.
destroyed. And now there is like what's the hook? What's the haircut?
Yeah.
What are the pants?
and having, and I don't envy that, having to like have that be.
Me neither. We're back to the people, and I look. I'm not trying to drag anybody up. I'm just saying, keeping it non-cringe. I'm just such an idiot. I don't envy the quick splash because it's empty either way. But we have to say it. The acceptance can be one thing, and the rejection, but it doesn't. Just keep doing your thing.
Yeah, I think that's what I've come back to, because I experienced kind of some of the stuff that you're having to deal with right now, getting a recent no. It's like I've kind of been living in that.
A fresh no.
And it did.
And when Netflix gives
affect
you a
me.
no, it actually says next no in 5, 4.
I felt like I got shot.
So I binged no's.
I felt like I got shot last May, and I was bleeding out through the end of the year.
Oh no.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like it was informing me on the road, and I was like, nobody cares, and I'm not good enough. Even though the feedback was, this is great material.
Yeah.
It was a compliment.
Yeah.
So but it did take a hit. It sucked, and then I had to sort of go back to what do I care about? Giving these people a good show on the road.
Yeah.
That I'm great live. That people care about what I do, and I have
Yeah.
people that want to see it, and I'm having fun.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to focus on that.
Yeah.
I am lost, however, on what I do with this current hour, because
Oh, 'cause
I
you
don't
still have
want
it.
to. I still have it. I have an hour I'm touring right now, and I'm ready. It
We're in
could
the
be
same
ready.
situation. I have a new hour and I have a filmed hour sitting
Yeah.
on a hard drive.
So it's just sort of like, I don't know. I need to start moving on. I don't have mine filmed. Well, I have a version of it that I hate, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So release that.
Yeah. I have a version of it I hate. I've made it better since. I'd love to record this, but then what? No, I don't want to fund it myself because I don't have the money to fund it.
I see.
I don't want to do that and risk what? Making $2 back on
Right,
YouTube? I don't
right.
know.
Right.
The Landlord special was easy. My boyfriend is so talented. He like did that himself.
Oh, wow. Why not do that?
I
It
could.
looks so great.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
I think we'll do that again, just like in a club or something. But yeah.
This is a little too inside baseball, but I think it's almost over. This piece of advice. One of the things that you can get someone to sponsor it. Like instead of counting on views, which can be a little nebulous, if you sell a sponsor card, especially
Okay.
if you have some sort of proof of concept,
Okay.
that seems like an area of business that nobody told me about.
Yeah.
And when we did the Batman videos and stuff, we would be like, Magic Mind Presents. Like, that's a way of recouping. Instead of going, oh, somebody told me every 1,000,000 views you make $10,000. That's not true.
No. I think I'm at $2.59.
$2.59.
Yeah.
And your agents and managers, so you're getting a hard eight.
Exactly.
You're getting a Paul Thomas Anderson on that. Have you seen the new?
Not
We're
yet.
going to see it tonight. I love PTA so much, it's babysitter good.
Yeah.
Like I'll get a babysitter. We didn't even talk about how you're like a
Stepmom.
dating
Fledgling
stepmom.
stepmother.
You're like an impermanent stepmom.
Yeah, I'm just.
You're like a mom.
You can't even say mom.
Your mom ... question mark.
My Beth. I'm like their Beth.
Beth. Sometimes you see that you're seeing more representation. There's a kid's book I have where it's like my dad and they make the word mom and like let's say it's Marjorie, it's my mom or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I've been
like
trying to figure that out
situation.
myself.
Yeah.
Stepmom is like a yucky word for
Are
me.
they boys or girls?
Boy and girl.
Boy and girl. How old?
9 and 12.
Who's 12?
Owen.
The boy.
Yeah, the boy is 12 and the girl is
Cute.
9.
Cute.
Yes.
Do you like it?
I do. I
What if
love
you
them.
didn't? What are you going to say? No. Not really.
I love them. I think
Can this be the clip?
they're all right.
Dead face. Fine. I like one of them,
I won't tell you which.
but she's better. Fun.
Yeah.
Good.
I do like it. It's been good. I think the tough part for me is like I go to things that I can, but I am out of town a lot. And so that does feel weird. That's like an extra.
Yeah.
I feel like they've never made me feel like I'm letting them down.
Yeah.
But I miss a lot because I'm
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
And so that is hard because it's like I would be there if I could, but what you want to tell them that all the time? It gets old.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I can't make your game. I would, but I'm on the road. Sorry, I can't
Right.
make your thing.
How much do you tour? Muchos?
This year, I think I have like 36 weekends down. It's been nuts.
What's your airline?
All of them.
Me too.
Whatever gets me there.
I've never been
In a way
like,
that feels good.
there's a Delta at 5 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
And an American at 1 p.m. I'll take the Delta because I'm loyal to Delta. Like even when they're like,
No.
we know you have a choice in airlines. I'm like, bitch, you were when you got me where I needed to be.
Yeah.
Nobody's going Delta.
I just did Southwest to Baltimore. You think I wanted to do that?
I'll do a Southwest.
It was at 5 a.m. I think that should be illegal. They were calling it a red eye. They sent an email out the night before that was like, how to prepare for a red eye. They're basically saying it's at 5
Yeah.
a.m., but they're basically
Yeah.
being like, hey, everybody,
Yeah.
quiet down.
Yeah.
Just remember,
Oh,
nobody's
they
gonna-
tell everyone shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
Hey,
it's-
everybody, pack a pillow because we're going to need you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's 5. I want to remind you that.
Yeah. And middle seat pack a sleeping bag that fills with a foam, like a fire retardant foam. So you zip it up and you can just sleep in stasis.
I don't know if I could do it. I need like some sort of heavier
No, the foam will be.
lean. Okay.
You'll get a lean.
I use
This
a
is my
turtle.
other. You use a?
Emily Gordon put me onto the turtle.
What's a turtle?
TRTL. It's a
Edit that out. I'm just kidding.
it's a neck
Unless
pillow.
they're paying, they don't.
They don't pay.
No.
It's a neck pillow, but it's like a neck brace basically, wrapped in a scarf.
Oh, I think I've seen things like
I like
that.
it. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you don't look.
Maybe they'll make my neck special. Turtle.
That's what I'm saying. Turtle presents.
I'll wear it the whole show.
Like Ali Wong when she was promoting reproducing. Was that anything? Thank you for laughing. Like I thought that was a marketing. Make babies.
Sponsored by
Talk
Baby.
about promoting heteronormative
Yeah.
behavior. Well, thank you. I feel like we could talk about a million other things, but
I'll come back.
it's 1:20 and Katie
Yeah.
has silent disco she has to get to. She's going to dance on the beach with headphones on. This was a delight.
I had a great time. Thank you for
Classic.
having me.
And you're so funny.
You're funny.
And you're special. Stop it. I pause for more.
Still funny.
Stop. But what do you like the most? No. The special, the Landlord special. Very funny.
Thank you.
You weren't around here, were you? That building?
Wait, what?
The Landlord special, was that a building in this neighborhood?
Where I filmed it?
No.
Sorry.
That the story is
I'm
about.
sorry.
No.
The
you're-
building was in Franklin Village by UCB.
Oh, near Tall John.
Yeah.
He used to live up there. Maybe he still does. Okay. You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. You're so funny.
Thank you, Pete.
You're the gold winner.
Thank you for having me.
You're the gold winner of
Yes, that
women's
was a
stand-up
real
comedy.
phone call.
Come on.
Mom,
BethStelling.com. Would you say keep it crispy? It's how we end.
keep it crispy.
Nice.
You made it weird. You made it weird. You made it weird. Oh yeah. You made it weird. You made it weird. You made it weird. Oh yeah. You made it weird. You made it weird.